What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
I was wondering if you were going to unmute.
Well, of course, it automatically unmutes.
It was showing you muted there for a second.
My peripheral, I was thinking you done went off camera to go get another beverage or something.
Got to go pee.
Because of your background there. So.
My nervous peas.
Nervous pee, man. We're 4 years in. We're 4 years, 11 months. You get nervous, really?
I still get right before we hit the go live button. I still get nervous.
Gotta go pee.
You know when I get nervous? The first
Chris,
time
thanks
I
for the
do
17
know what
months.
the minimum usable frequency is.
the muff, yeah.
Yeah.
We all like. Well,
Thanks, Chris.
I get nervous when I have to kiss a girl for the first time, and I haven't done this in a long time. Gone bowling, and I'm like, is it the 8th or the 9th? And you got to do something, and you want more pins.
For the 9th frame, you get 3 shots.
Okay, so I think it's the 7th or the 8th when it's like leading up to it. I get nervous.
Okay, that's a good one.
And sometimes I trip.
We got a couple shout outs we're going to knock out before
All
they
right,
all
go for
start rolling in. KG6 NLW, member for 24 months. Thanks for being in the cigar lounge for 24 months. Says use it or lose it for February. Beware. The Ides of March. See, I got it this time, Steve.
There you go.
P.S. Consider this my check-in, Shane. All right, you got it. And Reed, thank you for the 27 months at the QR Zombie Club. Good evening from West Virginia. Hopefully you're not, hopefully you don't have as much snow as Izzo got. Holy cow. John
West by God,
says
Virginia.
yeah, exactly. John says this intro makes me want to try to learn guitar again. I do it, man. Do it.
There you go.
Glad we could be some sort of inspiration to you. Four Wheeling Redneck, mate, thanks for being here for 38 months in the Baofeng Army and Ham Radio Tube. I got to click the button, Shane. Vote for Pedro.
Pedro!
For 22 months. Appreciate
Napoleon.
it.
If you know, you know.
I'm going to be a short timer tonight. I'll just tell you that. I have got a work project that is supposed to go live on March the 16th, and every day we get closer to that, I get 4 or 5 phone calls after hours of people wanting to know status of where we're at. So,
The joy of being in software development.
Yeah.
No, I've actually rerouted your 10-digit line to an automated recording.
Oh, okay.
It says, hi, this is
How
Shane.
does it make it to my Teams chat then? Because they start atting me about 7:30.
It gets redirected.
When offshore comes online.
Oh, sure.
Wait, you have stuff offshore?
Mm-hmm.
It's not illegal.
It's
Money.
24 hours a day, buddy.
Offshore
Oh, I
money. Like you're
Our
shooting.
QMO testing has to happen in the wee hours.
Yeah.
I have no
Well,
idea.
okay, so you're going to cut me a deal for my flight to Japan in May, right?
Who are you? New phone. Who dis?
New phone, who dis?
See, that 10-digit line's being redirected.
Yeah,
See?
it's getting redirected.
I don't know a Steve. There are no Steves friends in my life.
Right?
Greg, thank you for the 23 months. Still hanging out at the clubhouse.
All right. Well, glad you're here, man.
And then Dave, remember, for 12 months.
Thank you, Dave.
Throwing the shout outs out there.
All right. If you are a channel member, then you should once a month, you can go down there, and everybody that is in green are our channel members. And thank you guys for your monthly support. If you go down there, you can hit the little thing and it'll say, you can send this chat for free. And it shows up on screen for us. So we appreciate it. I see Julie threw hers in there. Member for 17 months.
Wait, is she a Bofong Army girl?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Are they live right now?
Have you not
I
seen
don't
her
know.
Baofeng?
It's all bedazzled and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have.
She's got a super fang.
No. Not gonna say nothing.
Blue Boy with the member for 12 months. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't put Julie's up there. Thank you, Julie. What have you boys been up to this week? And whoever wants to talk first, go.
I just want to say, man, y'all are such great hosts. I'm glad I have y'all here. You do a wonderful job introduction and recognizing folks. I'm just kind of like, well, hey.
And a shout out to all those in green.
Yeah.
Y'all keep us running.
I went back and watched.
What y'all doing?
I went back and watched a couple episodes ago, and I was like,
yeah.
Y'all live? Y'all need to jump start?
I do have
constructive criticism, please. Don't be rude.
Constructive.
No.
Get you a shot of caffeine before you do this thing.
I have a
KAK
question.
Or a bottle of
is
tin
even
cup,
for
one of the
5
two.
months.
Y'all are my
there you go.
caffeine.
Are we taking
good.
questions or are we going to wait for the answer? Because I have a question.
Go for
Greetings
it.
from Snowy Delco, says
Okay,
Ed, member for 13. Thank you.
Hey, Ed. I'm watching the chat on my phone. So obviously
Okay.
I'm logged into the YouTube.
I like how we can only see half of Joe Brett's face on the
On the vertical.
vertical stream.
You get used to it. I have never sit centered in my screen. I ain't gonna sit centered in my screen. That's all you get.
So what do you?
You get
Is that what you
eyeball.
do
Oh,
for
look at this
mugshots?
guy.
For mugshots,
Yeah,
passports,
who
and
is
driver's
that?
license? Is that
Who
what
is
you call
that
them?
guy?
Who's that?
Oh, he's one of those Victor Alpha guys. Damn
Oh.
Canadians.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, Sierra Delta Oscar.
Well, why don't you just come in and you have a key?
Sugar Daytona ammonia.
Oh Jesus!
I was watching. So Randy and she's on frequency did a POTA that I couldn't make it to because I had more work shit. And listening to some of the people that were coming back with Sugar, Dominican, Charlie, I was like, Dominican? That has never been in the phonetics.
Yep.
Because
I
it
love how
throws
people
me
make
when
them
people
up.
say sugar. I'm like, sugar. Oh,
Japan
it's
sugar.
okay.
Yeah,
Sugar Charlie. You use that a lot.
Sugar Charlie. I do. Yes, I do.
It's Sierra Charlie.
But for DX, Sugar Charlie gets through.
Sugar Delta 1, Delta X-ray. We have all
Mhm.
worked him, right?
He's in my alert.
Oh, yeah.
I try to make a point to have him in my log at least once, usually twice a year.
Yeah.
I like working him on different bands now. I don't want to work him on 20. So
JB, you got busted playing FT2 early. What's FT2?
It's that.
Okay.
oh,
Oh.
let's
You
talk
embiggen,
about this.
embiggen yourself? What is that?
I got it.
Is that an even faster version of FT4?
Yeah, it takes
Yeah.
3.8 seconds for each transmission.
Okay.
Because FT4 is too slow.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah. I've made one freaking contact.
Yeah,
That's-
we're trying to get
that's-
the word out.
That's
Kilo
pretty.
Echo Zero
100
November.
watts.
That's pretty.
Now, I'm only on 50 watts right now because I got
Okay.
tired of it buzzing in my headphone.
I was gonna say 100 watts. That'll smoke a final. Hitting it that hard.
That's what I was thinking. It seems a little unhealthy for click, 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 click. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it's a 7300. It can handle it.
Oh yeah. No, it'll go.
Jody
Might get
says
an OVF
sugar
life.
diabetes on 80 meter.
Oh jeez.
It's, I mean, really, it's
He's not wrong.
it's not as bad as CW on full break-in, right? So
That's true. That's true.
depending on how many words per minute you are, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I guess you can do 100 watts.
John
Go.
said he's holding out for FT 0.5.
Oh, now look, now I get contact.
That's all. That's almost yeah. Because we see you say something, people start dialing in.
KB3 none.
Welcome, caller.
You're the second caller. Golly, it's
Caller
already
number one.
All right.
already
So,
done.
so if the only way to work you is for someone else to be on FT2
Two.
also, it's
Two,
not.
sorry.
It's, nothing is backwards compatible here, or like
No.
if I'm running the 8.
No,
and you're running
nothing
the
in
2.
ham radio has ever been backwards compatible. Go buy an Xbox if you want that. Nice.
No, they're stumped in. I'm
So-
going to think about this.
Well, So FT8 is 15 seconds, right, Joe? FT4
yeah.
would be half of that. FT2 is then half of that. So I guess FT1's next. And then 0.5, and then
I mean,
0.25.
I will say that FT8 felt awful slow sometimes. So
Yeah.
I did FT4 a lot.
Well, that's why they allowed FT8 contacts to count as 2 points, just like a CW contact. And I always thought it was bull crap.
Look at
But
that.
Do
Then
it
they would-
again,
then they would counteract with, well, it takes so long to complete an FT8 contact.
right?
So I was like, okay, go
Jeff,
ahead.
thank you for the 5 gifted, my friend.
Yeah, congratulations to, let's see, James Hannibal got that membership. Looks like
Mr. Quirky
Cooley
QRP.
got
Yep.
that. And, the chat moved. Pete, KD9REN, and Mr. Sports Photo with the
And
gifted.
KR4, Juliet Delta Golf. Or Juliet Golf Delta, sorry. You missed one.
Oh, well, that didn't surprise me.
Right above Pete. So
Oh, okay. Congratulations. You have a free membership to the Ham Radio Clubhouse. Don't know what that
And I-
gets you. But
I think
actually,
they
I
were
do.
all already members.
Oh, are they? Then how
I
did they
think they
get
were.
it gifted if they were already a member?
Got extended a month?
Oh, maybe.
Do they get like a free oil change or a car wash with that?
Yeah.
Only if it's you in the Speedo.
Mm-mm.
Ain't nobody want to see that.
No
Anyway, time
Speedos,
for
El
that.
Caminos, or barbecue potato chips. Okay.
Speaking of, Izzo,
I still say I want an Elko.
how has your how has your progression through the Bucky snacks been? Do you have any favorites?
They're
First
gone.
off, they're gone.
Of course they are.
Called it.
The gummy sharks didn't make it past 10 o'clock the following day. Hang on.
Okay.
What's Joe Brett? Hang on.
AM or PM?
AM. Hang on. I want to see what Joe Brett's doing here.
So that's
He's showing off his new toy.
a Seed Studio indicator sense cap thing.
Okay.
So Jim got to talking. Jim was saying he converted something that he had from
He used
Meshtastic.
all that money from his Zayton.
he converted some Meshtastic device to a Hem Alert device, and I was like, "Hey, I've got something with a big old screen on it I got from Pota Power in Huntsville last year," and so I don't know if this will
Let
catch.
me make you big.
There you go. You see it?
View.
Ham view.
So I vibe coded this with my AI stuff
There you go.
and made it work and done a lot of fussing and fighting, but it was working great. See the last
Nobody's
alert.
on.
Yeah, but you can see the last alert down at the bottom was Kilo Echo 0 Victor India Mike.
Okay. On side.
And yeah, so that'll populate.
Wonder if he's a Linux guy.
So the box has it looks like the box has an antenna.
But the box it still has
is that,
the
is that a Wi-Fi? Is that a Wi-Fi?
The
that going
Meshtastic.
to?
that's still the Meshtastic 915 megahertz. So
Okay.
I
so-
like John's comment. John says vibe coding, meaning making AI your bitch.
yeah.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yes, and this I don't want to stop there, but I started getting it to where it, you get too deep in the rabbit hole, stuff starts not working right when it did work right. It's got the Bluetooth. Of course, I'm utilizing the Wi-Fi for the connection and API to the Hem Alert, but
As you should.
yeah. So I still got a Bluetooth module, and I still got a 915 megahertz module that I need to do something with.
Mesh core.
What is Mesh Core? I've heard of Meshtastic.
Another Meshtastic.
Of course it is.
It's just a different.
But it's
Because we
it's-
can't be happy with one and make one better. We got to.
I was gonna say it's DMR and D-Star.
It's like
Of course it
FT8,
is.
4, 2, and who knows what's next in
Yeah.
line. See? That's why I avoid all this stuff right now. Too much going on.
Joe Brett, did you see that that link that I sent you? That's been a day ago, I think.
Good
Somebody on Twitter. I'm trying to find the link. Somebody on Twitter with a Raspberry Pi has a way for you if you put a Raspberry Pi connected to your 7300, not your Mark II, your regular 7300, and you can control that thing remotely.
Yeah, it acts as the remote server,
Yeah.
which you can
And that
also
looks
do
cool.
with WFView on Windows Desktop. It'll act as a server,
Okay.
Yep.
I just thought
Corey,
that was
thanks
cool.
for the 15 months.
but it's not as sexy or smooth as it would be with the Mark II with the network connection using
Yeah.
SDR control. So.
Now, when you say smooth, what does that mean for?
Or
I didn't
exactly.
want to call.
No delay.
No delay. Okay.
Yeah.
All the other devices have a delay in them.
Right.
But I thought that was cool. Somebody has written a program where you could do on your regular 7300. I have a feeling I may have to get a Mark II.
Oh.
Get her done.
We'll see.
I know a guy.
I need to get some more of that government money first. IRS.
What you need to teach me how you get that. Man,
Yeah, really.
I did
You
my
got-
taxes over the weekend. Jeez.
Looky there. Speak of Meshtastic.
Wait a minute, Joe Brett. You just opened a new business.
Yeah, that has nothing to do. That's next year's tax.
Right off.
No, but you
I was
did
just
it
gonna
in
say, that's not a write-off?
2025.
That's a
You
write-off.
I
did it in
didn't-
2025.
I didn't establish till January.
Oh, you done.
Oh.
So what's the difference? Buy it now then.
And Prep Ham Paul just became a new YouTube member.
Thank you, Prep Ham
Welcome
Paul.
to the Zombie Club.
Oh,
Ooh, you're in there with those zombie kids. I learned. So this is the first year I've let somebody else do my taxes because the last couple of years I did my own taxes. I had to owe money, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna get a second opinion. So, I sent all my paperwork over and told them, when I started doing the laser stuff, and she perked up. She said, "Oh, you started the company?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I got a sales and use tax certificate and all that." And she said, "Hey, I got news for you." So,
this
is the first time I've actually gotten a big lump sum since I was way bit younger.
So, but your bill went up with her though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got hers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is that a write-off? But that's a business expense too, isn't it?
Next year, yep.
For next year, yep.
I will write
Just
that
make sure
off.
you go back to her, and she'll make sure that write-off's in there and charge you more next year.
She already told me she got it on the list for next year.
America's opportunity. This is why we all want to live in America, man.
I used to. Jody says Shane's gonna be writing off the Flex Aura 26.
Hey, there you go.
It's a communication device for all my customers because most of them have been hams.
He's got to be a house. He's got to buy a house first.
Working on that. Well,
okay.
not buying a house, moving to a house.
Man's going to be driving a Hummer with the 22 wheels and.
No, I got a Tundra for that. Speaking of that, Steve, I finally decided it's time to get out of the apartment life, and
good.
So I took some of this government money and put it in a savings account, and I only signed like a 6-month lease at this place.
Good.
I was like, all right, I'm out. I found 4 houses that I liked in the last 10, 15 days. So hopefully in the summertime, I'm going to get out of this, and I'll have a place to put a radio up. And
you want to buy my house?
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah, because I've seen all that white shit's in front of your house right now.
It'll come with a lawnmower. It'll come with a John Deere. Comes with an Aaron's for all season use. Chainsaw. You want a chainsaw?
Yeah. No, I got one.
Okay. Does the boy come with it to run the snow thrower?
I know how to run a snow thrower,
no,
but
he's with his girlfriend. He's playing
that
girlfriend.
Video where you could show? I have not your neighbor.
Oh.
The amount of the amount of snow that was because it was up to like halfway up the driver's side door on your neighbor's car.
Yeah.
Oh, that was after he ran the snow thrower.
The neighbor's car, not him.
The neighbor's
car.
I
know. That's after he ran the snow thrower. Threw it all over the neighbor's car. That's what I'd do.
And then I said, "Do you want me to help you plow you out? I'm a good neighbor, right?"
Yeah.
Dumbass. Shoot it the other way. No, buy a house. No, seriously. Buy the house.
Oh, I'm not going to. I'm not buying until I know exactly what state I'm going to end up living in because I know it ain't going to be Texas.
What?
Really? Oh, come on. I'm getting ready to get the moving truck and doing something.
Ain't nothing but concrete around here, and I like doing outdoor shit.
Okay. Hey, there's plenty of land over here. Come on.
All I got to do is get that job where I work remote.
You going to be a four-lander next to Steve?
No.
And Mo and all the other good people?
They get hurricanes. I don't like them.
You have a warning on hurricanes. I'll stick to that.
They still show up. My tornado just kind of takes out my neighbor's place.
When's the last time a hurricane hit South Carolina?
Last year?
Oh, don't play that game.
Now.
Don't play that. No. Don't be playing roll the dice.
Y'all winged it.
I'll tell you what. You can go 4 miles that way from where I'm sitting and hop on a Southwest plane and be over in Dallas in nothing flat.
That's just it. Hold on. Because Life
There's
and
your
Terminal Velocity said, Shane, Texas has lots of open stuff. It does. But there ain't no hills. Ain't no nothing. It's flat.
So what state
you
would
gotta go out
consider?
far west. Okay.
Top five states.
Colorado.
Tennessee.
Colorado.
I lived in Tennessee. Tennessee's gorgeous.
Yep.
Wyoming, but that's cold, real cold. Like I'd live in southern Colorado because even they don't get that much cold. Yeah, something like that.
All right, tell you what, let's do this.
Because I like hiking and going outdoors and shit.
Pick out
if you
five.
Do that, it's like too far.
Pick 5 people in the chat or who you know who's on YouTube or who supports the show. What's like? Would you go?
She's on frequency. She goes to Colorado all the time.
I got it, Shane. I know the perfect place.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Minnesota.
No. It's like negative. It's like negative tits up there.
I just say you got your buddy up there.
No.
You got Scout
Sorry.
and you got
Sorry,
Shaq and
Scout.
Greg. You don't want to go. You don't want to hang out with Shaq. That's right. You want to go even further.
No.
You want to cross the border.
No,
You can
no,
get,
Daniel.
dude. You
I
can
decline.
have land with maple syrup on it. That's like black crude or Texas
Mhm.
tea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Carlos got an idea.
Lawnmower
What'd
said,
you
"Don't
say?
forget the mortgage interest and
Puerto Rico.
property taxes are tax deductible." That is true, but I don't have either one of those right now yet.
So, Shane, if you look up the little town of Manchester, Tennessee,
Mhm.
it's just north of Chattanooga,
Mhm.
south of Nashville.
I used to live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh.
So I know
Oh, so you were neighbors with ACK.
Mm-hmm.
So you
And
know where
didn't know.
Manchester is.
Absolutely. I
Who
like it
said
up
what? Who said
Oh, yeah.
KAMRD is wrong.com?
Yeah.
there. Right.
.com.
Exactly. I feel like we've missed some people. Oh, we got Dave. We got Prep Hampo. Okay,
good.
never mind. Why is
Oh.
he must have
Tennessee,
been-
really? Oh,
Yeah,
So
Tennessee's nice. I liked it. I lived up there for a year and a half.
In these thoughts, I'm just going to put it out. Be the old man here. You need
I'm
to
not
think
going to
about.
Mississippi.
You need to think about your retirement taxes and stuff. You know.
Which is why you go to Tennessee.
okay. I have done my homework.
Uh-oh.
Apparently not, because you still live in Connecticut.
No, there's
Fair.
Just
Once you're
when
an
I
empty
was
nester, he's
no,
like, I'm going south.
no, just when I was going to get out, this nice woman comes into my life, and
Mhm.
you know what happened.
And she'll be happy to move south with you.
Nah,
Yeah.
maybe not. It's a whole separate show for that. We're not going to go there right now. Save that for next week's show, and we'll bring her on. That's what we got to do, so we could play ham court on this one.
Oh, okay.
Scout.
All right.
Scout.
Uh-oh.
How dare you lump me in with the virtual ceiling now?
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, the posters would be cheaper on the bag of dicks. I will say that.
You can walk across the street with that.
Off direct.
Yeah, you can walk across the street.
Chuck them at them.
Here's a bag of wieners. Enjoy.
All right,
Put
so
that on your Motorola.
before I forget what I was going to say. All right, I did some homework. Sir, swear to God. I looked
Hopefully,
at
it was for the extra if by accident.
no, hell no. I looked at some locations in Tennessee about 2 years ago. Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at some locations around Tennessee. And I went through some town websites to read the minutes of what was going on. I looked at the infrastructure, police,
you read the
fire,
minutes?
EMS.
You fool.
Hell no, you do. You want to read those minutes. You want to see what people are spending or not spending on to determine. Because
Last
if
week,
they're
we
arguing
spent
over a shovel,
$5.
if they're arguing over a shovel, I learned
Mhm.
about it, especially in Texas. I learned about incorporated towns or unincorporated areas.
Mhm.
But whatever. I think, and if
Muds.
I'm wrong, somebody in the chat tell me or whatever.
They
Don't
will.
send no hate email. Don't be that guy or girl.
Just some hate voicemail.
But I think the problem is the ads are all out there. Come to Tennessee. The infrastructure's not there. Now they're going to have to raise the taxes because people are moving into these towns of 6,000, 10,000, and all of a sudden they're going to be 30, 25,000, 30. You know what happened? Which needs now you need to what?
For those of you on the podcast that are 8 episodes behind, Izzo picks neighborhoods based on Cookie Puss flavors.
Yes, you do that, but because especially as
I
you get older,
apologize.
because you get older, I'm not interested in playgrounds and ice skating rinks. I want to know about senior services.
I mean, aren't you though?
what?
Senior services, you should look into Florida at the villages. Great ratings.
Oh.
Look, and if
Make sure you have your collection of loofahs.
And Julie can take care of your insurance.
yeah, there you go.
Listen, there is so much about the villages. I'm wondering if it's all hype.
no, look, if he's
No.
not in the chat, he comes to Huntsville every year. He lives there. He'll tell you all about it.
Who's
Who's
that?
that?
not going to
All
disclose.
right,
Well,
tell us
nobody.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there an upside down
He walks
pineapple
around
flag in front of his
with
front door?
loofahs around his belt.
I had saw that.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. See, Julie says it's not hype.
It's not hype. Well, I'm taking, and
Well, you can be. They have social clothes for that too.
no. We're not sharing meat.
Upside down pineapple.
Listen.
You're
When
good.
I buy a pizza, okay,
You don't
I
share
don't
your pizza?
I don't share all those slices
You
of
rude
mine.
son of a bitch.
Those are mine.
Rude.
Oh, no, well, it all depends.
Have a whole ass pizza on the table and not share a bit of it.
No, we're gonna get. If you're with me,
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
get
get. You're gonna get
smells
your
around
own
here.
pizza. You're gonna get
Your own pizza.
You're gonna get your own pizza.
See, Julie
guys.
says that's fine. They don't care.
Hey guys, pizza.
Yes, sir.
Pineapple, yes or no? Is that a no-no?
No, fruit doesn't belong on pizza. I don't.
Wait,
Pineapple.
pineapple ain't no fruit.
It ain't
What
a
was it?
vegetable.
I thought it was a vegetable.
No.
Vegetable grow in the ground.
Where do you think pineapples grow?
In a pineapple
tree.
That's connected to the
It
ground.
ain't. Oh my god! It ain't
Where does an apple grow?
It's not like a tater that grows in the ground.
Yeah, but potatoes come up though,
No, they don't. They stay down. You got to dig them out.
like carrots.
Mhm.
That's why they are veggies, not fruit.
Well, I'm not good at this stuff.
Clearly.
No, I don't care anymore. I don't care. You know what I want to do? I just want to play some Poda. I want to smoke a good cigar. I want to watch some Netflix or some other streaming. I'm getting into that zone.
Go play Poda.
I was gonna say, Izzo, next time you talk to our buddy Paul, the Grouch,
Yep. Okay.
ask him about the villages.
Oh God.
Oh,
He went down there.
Conversation.
He went down there and did a live stream from the villages.
Did he?
Oh
put it up?
yeah. No.
Can we
They
get
were
this
doing live
episode
music
number?
and dancing.
Yeah. What's that episode?
I'll have to go look. Julie can probably tell us because she was on that episode.
Oh, that would be amazing.
so he pulled in with that RV trailer,
See,
and he
tomato
must
is a
have been
fruit. Terminal
Tomato.
velocity
tomatoes.
because they grow above ground.
On a
It
vine.
has- I don't think it has to do with above or below.
Comes from a flower. That's what the deal is.
Oh. Wait, everything comes from a
technically
flower.
it's
Everything
berry,
comes,
but
but everything comes from a flower.
Including the devil's lettuce, yes.
the devil's lettuce.
What's the devil's lettuce? Oh wait, is that
We can't talk about it.
I can't even show a picture of a cigar without getting censored. You think
But yet
you're
they'll
really
show
talking about the
ads.
Devil's lettuce? Right. Nuts. Anyway.
Can I? Yeah, I meant to ask that, but a 21 or 28 minutes ago.
I read this
get-
wrong.
I
was
get
like, what ham
connect-
are you eating?
I get connected to the YouTube on my app. Connect in, find the show, and all the. Who's choosing these ads?
Your algorithm.
We don't.
Well,
It's like we don't choose the
somebody
ads that
saw-
show up on the podcast. And
Somebody
for
st-
about 3 weeks, we had nothing but condom ads on the
well,
podcast.
somebody's stealing my
Apparently,
algorithm.
they were trying to tell us something.
Somebody's stealing my algorithm, but because this thing is getting. I don't like what I'm seeing for ads, and you guys know me. I'm pretty wide when it comes to,
Walking down the hallway.
Mike,
Yes.
there ain't nothing wrong with the devil's lettuce. It's okay.
That's right.
Simmer
Listen.
down.
I've been known to make a priest blush or a nun blush, but these ads are out of control. I should be
What have
seeing.
you been watching on YouTube?
I should be seeing. Okay, I watch my Peter Santinello. If you guys know him, he does documentaries.
I'm glad you
watched
said the
some-
last name.
I watch. Wow, we'll give him a plug. He's on the YouTube. RV stuff. I watch all the YouTube stuff, here and there.
Do you have time for YouTube? Because I don't.
Yeah, just 1 or 2 nights a week. I just go through all the channels that I like.
I
I
get
just
to
do
watch
whatever-
about 4 YouTube videos a night, and that's it.
I get to
A
watch
night?
about 4 YouTube videos a week.
No, I pick 1 or 2 days of like, no, don't watch The Sopranos, don't watch something. Just stay on the YouTube and go through all your channels and see what people have posted. I'm probably 2 to 5 weeks later, behind, but I don't care. I just want to see what people are doing.
I am so far behind.
I'm not clicking ads.
You don't have to.
I try to.
They'll come up automatically.
They come up, but right, and I wait for that skip button. Right.
We have our ads our midstream ads are turned off because we want our audience to enjoy an ad-free experience. So nobody
After that
watches
first ad.
live. You get one before the show starts, I think.
Yes,
but you don't get any through the show, and I get pop-ups throughout the entire show that says you should insert an ad here, and I think that's stupid.
Unless you're a premium member,
which I'm wondering if I should pay. I'm wondering if I should just pay.
Ron says he got no ads. Hold on, let me hit the button.
We can
so
fix that.
I gotta give the YouTube more money,
right,
to not show me ads.
Yep,
pay for play.
But see, this ADHD Life says, but some folks need a midstream. Well, stream. Oh, so you want us to run ads at the bottom of the hour so everybody can take a pee break?
Me?
No.
Oh, cool.
That's not a bad idea. Top of the hour.
That's not a bad idea.
Run some ads so everybody can
intermission
and get a refill. We get absolutely. That ain't bad.
Yep. Jeff says he pays for premium, so no ads.
Okay. All right.
So, I rented Smokey and the Bandit.
Yep.
Watch Smokey and the Bandit. 2 days later, they're showing me all this vintage stuff, ads talking about like the good old
Trans Ams and El Caminos, and
and people with long hair and chest
Russ,
hair.
remember for 35 months.
Holy cow!
Gold chain.
You guys, I don't have to view ads.
I need to go back and see who all has who our longest running subscriber is. Carlos says I can pee and watch you at the same time. I mean, but some people might need a refill, and if I run like one bank of ads,
so why would he do that? Because what if his camera?
What if he drops his phone? That's gross.
That's one. But what if the camera gets clicked on, and all of a sudden
he's not on stream with us?
That's true, but I'm so paranoid of that because I was in a training scenario once, and somebody went to the bathroom and accidentally hit that button, and they were sitting on the potty while we were like, you might want to turn your camera off. We can see that. We were Christian-like. The moderator of our training turned his camera off.
Like in the bedroom.
Come on now.
Like in the bedroom, the monitor has everything. I keep a little piece of black tape over that thing.
You have a monitor in your bedroom?
Yeah, because it's / ham shack.
Oh,
there's a radio there. But I put a piece of black tape.
I have. So my camera has this little magnetic piece, this little piece of stuff, and if I do like that, y'all can't see me.
So you think?
No, I know. I saw it.
Listen, there's a lot of fetishes out there, and I'm not going to be a new topic.
Okay? I think you're all right, buddy. Anyway, have y'all done anything radio related this week?
Yeah, I played FT2.
Other than that,
not bad.
I mean, that's more than I did.
I thought for a half a second, should I put an antenna on the brand new snow thrower? I really did. I really did.
The Cobra 29 Classic.
But then I realized, I don't have, right. Do I have a headset? I'm going to have to do the headset.
You got earmuffs on to keep your ears from freezing off. So might as well put some earbuds in while you're doing that.
And then I'm like, I'll have a cigar. Then the cigar got all wet. Then I'm like, something. I'm just going to have to buy a bigger tractor.
Yeah. Cigars and snow throwers don't mix.
They don't mix. And then I'm like, well, then I'm going to have to spend about $30,000 to $40,000 to get a Kubota or a bigger John Deere. And then there's the attachments and the weights and the chains.
Kubota.
Kubota?
A Kubota, isn't it?
Kubota?
The orange guys. The big orange tractors. Kubota. Okay. Anyway, plug for them. Or John Deere.
Kubota is the cousin of the guy that sits there with his legs crossed with a big belly, painted in gold.
No. See, it just popped up.
Kubota tractors.
Oh, I didn't know what he was.
It's an
oh,
ad.
Just popped up.
It's called a Lathan Power Precision Protected.
Nope,
Some type
no
of
idea.
shaver. Some type of shaver.
jeez.
Oh. Best one's called Manscaped.
That's what I have.
Yeah, they're good stuff.
I love my Manscaped.
Yeah, they're good stuff.
Does yours have the flashlight?
No, I don't need a flashlight.
What?
What the fuck?
It doesn't need lights to find the target.
Thank you.
That's an option I didn't need. I didn't opt for that.
When
You
I
didn't need a
pulled-
light to see to go around the stump.
No, no.
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna drop my cigar. I swear
Don't
to
waste a
God,
good cigar.
I pulled it out of the box, and I'm like, "What's this little
Jody,
light thing?" And it's a light.
It's a magnifying glass.
Escaping
It's
in
not
the
a-
dark. Well,
no,
if the power goes out, you'll appreciate that.
Well, listen. If you don't listen, you don't be trimming bushes in the dark. Okay,
You
let's
shouldn't. No,
like
uh-uh.
out here and I'm talking about the backyard,
Become a-
everybody.
you
Before
become a-
before you get all
That's
crazy with
how
those
you
The
need to be.
backyard.
The
Dang.
I mean, he
I mean, the
already,
front
he
yard.
already
There it
peeing
is.
by the
I mean-
trees.
Okay, on my property. I'm not
Julie.
outside.
behave.
Julie, I
Sorry,
know.
buddy.
Oh my!
There it is.
See,
There it
this
is.
is what happens
Sorry,
when we don't
Shannon.
have.
Sorry, Shannon. Shannon's in the chat.
This is what happens.
Sorry,
when
Shannon.
This is what happens when we don't have a guest.
That's what happens. We don't have a plan. We just go live and
We-
say,
we go
we'll
live.
wing it.
No, but seriously, why is there a light on this thing? Isn't Shane? Am I not? This thing is.
It's
It's an,
great.
it's an
It
incredible
goes with the magnifying
device.
glass.
Mine don't have a light.
I don't need no magnifying glass.
Mine ain't got a light.
Well,
Mine
I mean, the
says
light.
day
There's an
use
option.
only,
Got that deluxe edition.
right?
I put it on the Amazon.
you must have bought that on the TikTok shop.
No, I didn't buy it on TikTok.
Alabama.
It was accessorized,
No,
like Julie's
that-
Balfay.
there's
You
no-
bedazzled it, it'd be like a disco ball.
There's no bling
There you
bling
go.
on my. There's no bling bling on that.
Whoa,
whacker.
whoa, whoa.
I thought he was
Show,
going to
I
rhyme it.
swear.
I thought he was going to rhyme it there for a
I
minute.
did too.
Oh,
Chris says, "There goes my algorithm."
good. You all can get.
You're welcome,
You guys
Chris.
can get some crazy ads now. That's
Thanks for the
good.
279 Canadian.
Because if I'm gonna get them, you're all gonna get them. If I gotta be here, you're all gonna be here. That's how it works around here.
We just start saying giveaway Manscaped, and we'll see how many people join the chat.
No, but
Scout.
Really, this thing's got some nice precision. It re-oils itself, and that thing is, and it can go long time on a charge, wet or dry. It doesn't make a difference. It's amazing. But what I'm looking at, I'm like, why the light? I got plenty of
Maybe
light.
some people don't have good bathroom lighting.
Oh, I made sure when that
I
bathroom got
agree.
redone. Oh, I made proper
Joe,
wattage.
did you
Every-
mark the time on that one? I saw you write something down.
No. Oh,
Okay.
I was trying to do this.
I'll take it wet or dry. I don't care.
Yeah,
To me,
yeah,
it's all
it didn't
about that
matter.
Flavor, you know what I mean?
I apologize for those of you who have just walked in. This is what happens when we don't have. But you look what happens whenever we get a YouTube member.
PRK
Jimmy,
Radio.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Jimmy had to really fill us out before he dedicated to that
Yeah.
membership.
But he went straight for the zombie club, so.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Nate
Nate.
said you ain't going to outdo me.
Very good.
Remember
Nate.
for
Thank
one
you.
month.
Appreciate it.
See, this is the nice thing about the clubhouse. We said this, right?
We're cheap. It's only 99 cents to join.
But this is what we said when this show was created. We said we're going to keep it real. Well, this is not going to be about ohms and resistors and this. We're just going to men are going to be men.
In SKT with the 10
Look at
gifted.
that. Don,
Right
Don
off the
Army.
thank you.
Don Army. He's the man.
I'll let Steve read those out.
All right, we got Great American Eagle, the Hillbilly Ham, Ham Till It Hurts, Steve Jones, OF8BZ,
All right.
Kevin, Carl Davis looks like. Roger. Darth.
Come on with
Hamlorian.
it.
And it's a me, Leia.
It's a me, Leah.
So
Oh, look at that. Got another one. KE9CKM. Thanks for coming, YouTube member. Thank you, guys.
So, Brett, are we going to have to
That's
start
amazing.
another channel, another Discord channel?
Yeah, exactly.
for what?
Shaving products?
Oh,
We need the Manscaped channel. We got lasers. We got. All right. So, quickly, back
I think
on
we already
topic.
got a channel for that.
Back on. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
we do.
All right. So, quickly.
Going to
before we
require
jump-
ID
we'll-
verification soon.
John, we'll get to you in just a second.
Better.
But I wanted to say, after our show with the folks over at Ham Radio Prep, we have secured a discount for you guys for extra by April or extra, or if you just want to study for something, 10% off.
KL4FL.
No, it's keyword Clubhouse. We ain't giving him any money at all. So keyword Clubhouse with Ham Radio Prep or World Radio League, 10% discount. And y'all, we ain't got nobody signed up for this month.
We ain't never told nobody about it.
It's for
Never did.
Barry. I did every week.
Oh,
It's for Barry and nobody showed up. So March coming up. We got testing the 4th Monday of every month. Bring your ass in here so we can
Yeah.
test you.
and if we need to do one mid-month, I can.
We'll
If
set
fourth
it up.
Monday
You
doesn't
let us
work.
know.
Yep.
Because Izzo's going to be testing in April. Yes.
Maybe.
Is
You are.
Izzo
It's
test
April.
sometime?
It's
So,
April.
so what if I
Extra by
test?
April?
I haven't looked
He
at those.
didn't say what year.
I left the voice. I left the
26.
voicemail. I left the voicemail with
God.
the Northeast Hams.
again?
Again?
Well, yeah,
I
we
think you're
check
their
it.
only first-time caller, long-time listener.
I should use that. You know, I'm gonna use that every time I call. I'm gonna start by saying first time calling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. No, it's just a bit busy, man, and just too tired to look at the stuff. And I don't know. And then you're gonna shame me tonight, and then tonight before I lay my head down, I'll hit a
Okay.
chapter.
We're not going to shave
I
you
need
tonight.
30 minutes a day. 30
I
minutes.
can't.
You
I'm
can't.
being-
You can't tell me you can't take away 30 minutes a day to just go through a chapter or go whatever you can get through in 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
I don't like this stuff.
There's
Okay.
no excuses for that.
Shane.
It's 30 minutes.
You got a couple of bills to pay.
What I do?
John and TRK.
What I do?
You said you get back to John.
about what?
And it's gone.
Yep. Hang on.
Oh,
Right
sorry,
there.
John. 556. Thanks for the light is for precision manscaping, the Clubhouse logo on your junk. You are correct, sir. Because the laser would be way too. KY14.
Listen, without get-
thank you. It's
without
a
getting graphic-
Manscapaholic show. Yeah,
Without
it is.
getting graphic,
Sure.
I can
No.
keep a line straight. I don't need no light.
Okay. All right. Glad you got one though, just in case the power goes out in that snowstorm.
Can you imagine me walking around saying, "Hey, no
No,
candles,
no, no,
folks.
no.
No candles, folks." And
I
you pull.
don't imagine shit when it comes to Izzo. Mm-mm. Nope. Denied.
All right. So,
Oh, hold on. Mike has a question.
uh-oh.
So Mike says, if you signed up for Extra by April and come to you guys to do it, what do you get? You get tested virtually with some of your friends.
Excellent question.
And then what does he get? I think that's what he,
he
wants.
gets he gets an extra.
I
Or
thought
an
we were
upgrade.
doing. I thought we
I
were
mean,
doing
I'm-
something
Big
else.
congratulations on stream.
I mean, I might be able to talk Beer Snack into giving me some money to cover some testing fees. We'll see.
Or maybe something bigger.
Or maybe something bigger.
We
There
don't know.
might be something at the end of this. Once we verify all you knuckleheads actually participated.
No purchase
That's what
necessary.
that's what
No
that's what I
purchase
thought
necessary.
too. So whether the individual passes or not, do they still go into
Nope.
a potent?
You have got to achieve
You have to achieve.
something. You have to do something. You
Fair.
can't just get a participation
No,
trophy.
no, that's my
You
point.
gotta-
Thank
you
you.
gotta do
That's my
something.
point. Okay, so then they're going to go into a pool to
Mhm.
potentially I don't want to say the word win.
Receive something.
Receive something
Yeah,
on behalf
like
of the clubhouse.
We'll give you a good signal report from the clubhouse.
Mhm.
You are 5'9", buddy. Congratulations. Breaker.
You're good. You're good.
I wonder if we can get Dave to throw in some Meshtastic stuff.
Maybe. Hillbilly Ham says Shane's going to give us an attaboy. Exactly. Attaboy.
Maybe get
And
everybody.
You might get a go on get afterwards. But thank y'all for signing up. For those that haven't signed up, you still can. The link is down in the description. Steve might put it in the chat. I don't know.
A manscaper.
Sign up.
Maybe we'll give everybody a manscaper.
You might.
Why not?
For
Why, man?
your
Summer's
extra
Summer's coming up for a lot of people.
But what if it's a YL? Is there a ladiescape?
Yeah, it's colored pink. Same thing. Does the same thing.
I did.
Listen, a hedge trimmer is a hedge trimmer.
That's very true.
When you go to the hardware store and you tell
Mike
the man,
says, "I'll take a 5'9". Had to stop that.
Yeah.
Anyway, there may or may not be a prize at the end of the tunnel for your extra by April participation.
I got it.
There's your march.
You get
Izzo will supply the prize. You'll just need to go to his hut on the back porch. Doesn't matter if it's dark or not. Don't worry about getting there during the daylight. He's got a light.
He's got a light.
Oh. Sorry.
Don't. You won't have. At least you won't have to worry about knocking into and falling into a bush because everything gets trimmed.
Everything gets trimmed back them all up back there,
front and back and sides. Everything gets trimmed.
How do you trim them in the wintertime?
No, I wait. I do a final one in like October, November, just to keep it clean.
So I found the sticker I want.
There it is again. The freaking ad.
Yeah.
What is the sticker that you want? I can make that happen.
Friends don't let friends buy you. So.
That's funny.
I got to screenshot that.
So obviously something happened down in Orlando.
Yeah, I missed out on something. Julie's going to have to explain that one.
You watch, guys. This is about to be vectorized where I can engrave that on anything.
Oh, Lord.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'll send you the koozie back and you can engrave it on the other side. Oh, wait, that's Clubhouse logo.
If I send up my Manscaped, will you laser it for me?
Absolutely.
You can laser plastic like that? It is plastic, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say something.
I'm gonna write Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Yankee Golf Wiener Whacker on the back of it.
I was gonna say put someone's face on it, but don't put someone's face.
I put a smiley face.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna look good.
I was gonna say between that and Kate wrong.com.
Yeah, huh?
That's true.
Mike, I hope you're getting the royalties off that website.
He should be. All right.
Every time somebody says
AI is chomping on it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, seeing as that was an AI photo.
So when you do the AI, it starts asking more questions, though, right?
Nope. I just give it an image and say, I need you to vectorize this for me.
Nice.
What does vectorize mean?
Oh, y'all.
It makes it into a file that the laser or
can read.
A 3D printer could read.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so let me share my screen.
That's almost done. Cool.
What are you printing?
I am actually printing some braces for the robot I'm working on with the high school.
I was like, you gonna eat them or what?
What the hell? No. Your robot has an overbite?
Kind of.
There we go.
Look at that. There you go.
I like that.
Coming to a koozie near you.
And Shane, you didn't have to screenshot it. You know where to get that file.
You got it. You got
I already screenshotted it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You got to send one to John. You got to send a koozie to John too.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I'll hand deliver it at Huntsville.
Well, I can hand deliver it at Huntsville.
Yeah. If you don't chicken out.
Well, if I don't get booked for something else.
No.
Spend money, get paid. It's been paid. So
I don't blame you.
We circle back to this. You got paid 14 times for that shit throughout the year. One time you can skip.
depending on how much I'm having to skip. Go to Huntsville, spend a couple grand. Go to somewhere
You
else,
ain't got to
pay
spend a couple grand. You can spend $1,000. Not a couple.
Not if I buy something at the show.
There's enough people in the park cooking. You know, you ain't got to go to the show.
Speaking of, is she coming this year?
Who's that?
Oh, somebody's got to
our
cook
cook?
the burgers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's already mentioned it.
I mean,
Did
she
she
got a
ask if
custom
I was
apron
coming?
for it.
Coming or not?
Yeah, if I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I ain't dealing with her. If you back out the last minute,
Don't mention it then.
'Cause
That
that one year
is
that
a
you backed out.
possibility. I know. I was in trouble.
Oh
too.
my gosh.
I was
Joe
in trouble
Brett,
too.
Joe Brett, that was a long trip coming home, wasn't
Mhm.
it?
She's like that SOB. Made me sit up here all by myself.
It was a long trip going up there. What are you talking about?
Joe Brett was going to give her some airplane tickets. He'll go home on the whole
No.
trailer.
What
Camper.
what she does now, she drives. She just drives her car. Like last year I came up and well, she may have came up with me. But she left before I did.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
so
the
Joe
AI
Brett.
says that's the best we got.
Okay.
So I had a dream about Joe Brett.
Oh gosh.
So you know your new
Wow.
venture, and tell me if I have to stop. You know that new venture you have?
Yes.
That can be engraved on anything.
There you go.
I like
All
that.
right, I'm gonna come up with something. All right, on to you
So-
guys.
So Joe Brett, you know your new venture.
Yes.
We have a couple. I found about 5 or 6 of these shops, and literally there's one like 2 miles away, and I love going into them. I had a dream that you opened up one of your shops in one of my local places,
Oh yeah.
and it was full of the chickens.
Franchising.
Pretty much.
Random.
And I woke up. I'm like, man, should I post something in this? It's like 5 a.m. I'm like, no, he doesn't want to. I don't want people's phones to be going off and dinging, and unless you guys mute your stuff at night. But
Oh yeah.
From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Do not disturb, buddy.
there you go.
There's
Only
there's
when
our
Molly
little
gets through.
there's our little booth.
Hold on, it bigger than that. You got to be proud of that. That's awesome. I wish I wish I had the nuts to go join a market, because I don't think I'd have the time.
So
That
I
looks
was
awesome,
looking.
man.
So when I was looking at, I'm like, what can I buy? I'm like, I'm trying to. I was like,
Joe Brett says anything you want, buddy.
see,
That's
I
awesome,
like.
man.
I'm
like
not
that
going to
shit.
ask about the tree with the holes in it.
Check out them branded clothes hangers, man.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Oh, look at
Look
that.
at you.
Looking snazzy.
I like the chicken plaque.
Chicken, ain't
Chickens
no
on the
chicken
hats?
plaque.
No, go back a few.
That's a hat.
No,
Oh.
keep going back. There's a chicken.
My
plaque.
God. Way back there, dude.
Yeah,
You need
I
to-
like that.
You need to hit the live button.
You need to catch
What do you
up.
want for that?
That's cool.
$5 is what's on that one.
$5. You need
Send
to
it to
charge
me.
like $25 for that
I'll
thing,
take it.
man.
You tell
No.
her I'll take it. I'll take it as is.
I'll ask her. She says she ain't
And-
doing no mail order stuff.
Well,
$25 shipped.
whatever. Sometimes you just gotta have it.
Yep.
Look at them whistles.
What's a
What
whistle?
kind of
Oh, yeah.
whistle? What kind? What do you mean? it's a
3D
whistle?
printed.
Yeah.
What's a whistle? What?
What does
Yes.
the whistle mean?
What do you do?
So-
Like go through it and it goes.
I've got-
Yeah.
Yep. So you
Huh.
that I've got one half the size of that, but I don't have the commercial. You know, it's not public or whatever. So,
Mhm.
but it's half the size of that, and it takes 3 minutes to print. Them things are so
You-
awesome.
And
You know
they're
how some
loud.
guys-
Can you demonstrate one of those? I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you know how some guys
Walk in the
put
front
their
door.
Pineapple?
Yep, it's the golden pineapple. Well,
Well, you know how some
Okay.
guys could put their fingers in their mouth and,
Yeah.
and whistle like that. Will that do that?
dear
Well, that's
God,
weird.
Bobby.
So what is it, like a literal whistle thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
Put it-
like that.
Yep. Yeah, I don't
Throw
know
in-
what other kind
But
of whistle there
It's
is.
a keychain.
It's
Throw
called
in
a wicker. It's called a wicker whistle.
a wicker whistle. Throw that in. Throw that in too. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I'll
You need to
Venmo.
brand that.
I'll
I printed
Venmo.
a plate
I
full
will
of
Venmo.
those.
Welcome to the wicker whistle.
Yes, I will Venmo you right now.
Now I got to design my own whistle so I can actually call it the wicker whistle, right?
Exactly.
Just put your logo on the whistle.
WW on it.
Get
Put
that thing
chicken on it.
trademarked. Get that thing trademarked right away.
They're open source.
Don't tell anybody that, Steve.
I can't. I'm not
Add that
going
to the order.
You need to put one of them chickens on it.
Yeah. Wait. Wait. I gotta ask Jennifer when I go back inside later. How many chickens and what colors?
Mm-hmm.
The
Gonna
pink
this
one took
shipping-
like what, 6 hours? Yeah, he is.
The big ones.
The big ones.
Gonna-
Yeah.
Gonna make this
Oh,
shipping
yeah.
work for us. Fill up the box. We're just gonna fill up a box.
Well, if you're close to Mississippi, you could pick up any of that stuff live.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to tell Noelle she could ship one door hanger to Connecticut.
Oh, and I'm gonna want a hanger too.
The hanger's not for sale.
I'm gonna
Oh,
make
it
her.
is.
I'm
It
gonna
is
make
for
her an offer.
$20.
I'm gonna make her an offer that she can't refuse.
Come on, Joe Brandt. You know
Yeah,
it's branded now. It is
You know-
licensed.
Joe Bratt. Listen, I love you, but you have a price for everything.
Absolutely.
You have a price for. We all do. We all
Yep.
do. If someone said to me, "Izzo,
Yeah, how-
now,
How many wicks would a wicker whistle whistle if a wicker whistle whistles wicks?
that's why you want. That's why you want to move to Minnesota, right there."
Oh Lord.
Where you can reserve a tree. Just keep your antenna up in there year round.
Everything has a price.
Everything. If you put a brand on it, it's double the price.
There you go.
My grandfather was the most frugal person I ever knew because you come out of the depression and
Mhm.
prohibition and all everything has a price. And he had a table at a tailgate one time, one of the ham fest. Finally, some guy almost doubled or tripled whatever I forgot what he had. Sold, he said. I nearly fell down. They were almost going to have to check me for consciousness.
Did I tell you I was engraving glass now?
No.
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 All right. Well, guess what? Hold
Got a
on,
glass done?
I do, but it's
Like
it's not
like
it's
like
not
drinkable?
cooperating.
drinkable
Yeah,
glass
yeah,
or okay.
It's a highball. Yeah.
Oh,
I did
nice.
I did a wine glass just to test, and man, I was scared, dude. Like I needed safety
Waiting for it to
glasses.
explode.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't know how well you can see that. But
Oh yeah.
and biggin. I
Look at
got
full
you.
screen.
I got you.
There you go. Stay wild.
That's cool.
Stay wild. There you go.
Isn't that cool?
That came out good.
Well, you can you guys do like
enjoyed it.
can you do like a piece
I
of
did-
glass like
I
a
did
flat
some-
glass?
Yeah.
Now, was that the one that you redid, Shane? The CNS? Okay.
No, this one is just I did one pass on that one. Hold on, let me get out of the light.
Yep.
But these are it's all smooth. I was surprised. I was expecting shit to blow up everywhere. I did a wild ass guess on settings, and then
Exactly.
the only problem with these is I have a diode laser,
Okay.
and diode lasers frequency will go right through glass. So the only way for you to engrave on glass is you got to paint this thing. So I thought I was going to be fun
Mm-hmm.
and get an airbrush and paint this thing. It took me longer to paint this damn thing than it did to engrave it. But I will say, it was spending the time to get the airbrush stuff on there. It meant it is mint.
So I just
Nice.
use that. What do they call it? Tempera paint or whatever. The washable paint you would use in kindergarten or something.
I ordered this week.
hmm
This is a tempera paint marker where
Oh,
I
there
can
you go.
spray paint it. I just got to go eat.
Looks like
Done.
the stuff you use on your vehicle for touch up.
No, it's actually something you would like write $29.95 for a good time
Mm-hmm.
on somebody's window.
I'll take one of those too, Joe. Throw that in the box.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do some rocks glass. I'm gonna come up with a good design for rocks glasses, and I'm not throwing them out there.
Is
There you
glass?
go.
So when you're burning that, is that a higher? Is that lit because it's glass? Is it a lower or a higher temperature of the laser?
Same.
Oh, just say okay.
Yeah,
doesn't-
it's same. Yeah, you just have to treat the glass first. That's all. Carlos, it's like a shake weight.
It's like a cucaracha. What do you call it? No, not a cucaracha.
Maracas.
Maraca.
Yeah.
No, I
Anyway.
was thinking, like, and I'll get some dimension, and I would love to have like
what?
not dementia. Son, you're drinking. You're drinking out of that laser glass.
Yeah.
No, he's drinking that tin cup.
No, I got a couple windows.
Oh,
I would
I'm
love
on a
like
bike
instead of a stained glass, I would love something a little bit more personalized.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. See,
I can
you
do
got-
anything you want.
You guys are sitting on gold mines here.
Anything you want, I do for you.
You guys are sitting on gold mines.
Nice.
I'm glad somebody got that.
So did something go over my head?
No.
Okay.
No.
But I will say, the frosted look on the glasses it turned out really good.
What if
And
you don't want it
pretty much-
frosted?
So there is an option because all that the diodes are doing is it just fractures the surface, but you can go over that with like an acrylic paint and fill it in, or you can spray it with this stuff called Ceramark, and it'll engrave with the black engraving versus just the frosted look. It all increases the price because Ceramark for a 2-ounce bottle is $40.
Ooh,
How big is the bottle though?
2 ounces.
2 ounces.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's expensive.
They proud of that stuff.
But I mean, I would acrylic this with something. You fill it in you fill it in, and then you just squeegee it off and let it dry, and it fills in the glass. So, I'm gonna do something for this glass. I hadn't figured it out yet, and then I ordered a couple. I did coffee mugs, which I did. Excuse me. I inverted the image, and so it engraved backwards. But that's a coffee cup that I put all my pens and. So the toothbrush isn't for my tooth; it is for the.
I was just gonna say, why do you have a toothbrush in there?
Clean my leather patches.
Listen, oral hygiene is very important around here. Always
I
remember that.
mean, I went to the dentist yesterday and I got my little goodie bag.
You got your goodie bag?
Yeah. So
Yeah, you got it right there next to him.
I got a brand new toothbrush.
Those Oral B's are
Toothpaste.
I love my Oral B.
Mine's
If you're listening,
electric.
Oral B, if you're listening, thank you.
What's her name? Anyway. All right, guys. Top of the hour. I got to get some stuff done. I appreciate y'all.
Gosh, dang.
Hopefully, y'all keep this thing going. I will listen to you in the background.
Maybe for a little bit.
Yeah. If not, well, do what you want. But anyway, it's a pleasure getting to see y'all. Thanks to the 100 and at one point I saw almost 130 people watching. So thank y'all
Wow.
for joining us tonight. I have a work call coming up shortly, so I apologize for being brief tonight. But
Yeah.
extra by April, Izzo.
Let's get it done.
Extra.
Everybody.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, extra by April for Izzo. I really want to. Muted my mic.
It wasn't me. My
son of
hands are
bitches.
not below the table.
I
My
need
hands.
I need an excuse to come to Connecticut and bring you your certificate. So come on.
Why can't you
Do it.
just come up for a good lobster roll
I will.
and a cigar?
I will. But I want
Doesn't
a
have-
better excuse by bringing you your extra.
A better
Engraved.
excuse.
Could hire him to fly a balloon and he'll be there.
There you go.
He ain't
Yeah.
getting a balloon. Anyway, 7-3 everybody. Appreciate y'all.
See you, Shane.
Remember
Bye,
Clubhouse. If Ham Radio Prep.
This is
We're
just Shane
really-
leaving, not the rest of us.
Yeah, I was just gonna
all
say
y'all-
everybody
everybody else, y'all hang out. I'm just gonna go.
Unless he does like
Shane.
Daniel and hits the wrong button.
I was going to say, Shane, the
I
exit
almost
button's at the
did.
bottom of the
at
screen.
the bottom. Yeah, I haven't had
Yeah.
that much to drink.
Molson, come on out. Molson,
All
fill
right.
up the
7-3 everybody.
square.
Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Where's Molson? Get him in here to fill up that square.
Yeah, let's see.
Jeez. I see you got something ready to share, Steve.
Yeah, well, you guys were giving me crap about the robot needing braces, so the braces that I'm talking about are right here between these two panels.
Okay.
So, because these robots are shooting like a 6-inch ball,
Yeah.
and when they get loaded in, it puts too much pressure on these little deflectors, so we had to stiffen them up somehow.
Hmm.
But I've actually got...
What does this robot do?
So, the game is first robotics competition. And there's 3 teams per side that are trying to take these yellow balls that you see and shoot them into basically a 6-foot-high basket.
Okay.
So this is this the video? Nope. Yeah. This is one of the other schools. This is their setup. I took it from their balcony. So they've actually got 2 teams running out of the school this year. But yeah, they're trying to shoot into this basket here in the middle. And then at the end of the time, they actually try to climb on this pipe ladder.
The robot?
These robots are 120 pounds. And they just had a week 0 event up in New Hampshire where one of the robots actually grabbed the side of this bottom pipe and flipped itself over for the climb.
Oh,
so
my.
it was hanging upside down.
Could it get itself erected,
Well,
can it fix itself?
Once they're done, the players actually come out onto the field and they lift it off that pipe and set it down.
Engineering and physics combined.
It is.
In future, that's the future right there. Before you know it, they're going to be going into the cabinets. You can't reach something in your cabinet, that robot's going to get it for you.
Yep. And you can actually see here on this one, they actually have a climber hook here on the side.
Yep.
That hook will extend up and grab that bar and pull the robot up off the ground.
Okay, Steve, you're going to design the robot that can go in the tree and put a dipole or an end fed.
It's called an air cannon.
Yeah, I know. I have one. No, I have one, and they're dangerous. But this could be a little bit...
Oh, they're fun.
Just send the robot up.
Yeah. Or send the drone up, for that matter. But I actually had video. I don't know why my videos aren't coming up of this thing running to show. But, oh well.
Oh well.
So yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Let me get my pictures.
Yes, they do run on radio, as a matter of fact. 2.4 gig.
So it's going to be interesting when one of them gets the Raspberry Pi and implants it with AI. Do its own thing.
Well, so the first 20 seconds of the game is fully autonomous that the kids program.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the teams are using cameras and Raspberry Pis because all over the field, there's QR codes basically that tell them what the different elements are. And in the programming, the robot can look at that and tell where it is.
Nice.
So, yeah, some of these robots are crazy. The one I have a picture of is what they call the kit bot. So that's what they get just out of the kit of parts. But some of these guys build, like, I'll share back this one. The guys up in the upper left corner here are actually working on one. The guy in the orange shirt's 6 foot tall. And you can see that robot sitting on a bench. This piece here on the left of it is actually a turret that will auto aim at that hub no matter where they are on the field.
Wow.
So, and the way that one drives, they call it a swerve drive. There's 2 motors that power each wheel. One powers rotation, the other powers direction. And that's all programmed by the kids.
Chris, you could be right. They're all extras.
Mm-hmm. They are extra. The chassis on that robot alone is $2,400. And these are high schoolers. Now, they get grants and stuff to put it all together, but
Why? It's aluminum stock from like Home Depot or stuff.
it's the motors, the motor controllers.
Oh, well, I didn't. You just said chassis. I didn't know you
Well,
meant rolling chassis.
Yeah,
Okay.
rolling chassis, $2,400. So, and they're using a 18 amp hour sealed lead acid battery.
I was just gonna say, what's the power source? There you go.
Yep. And
Put
they're
a
only
power
allowed one.
queen on that thing.
Nope, they're only allowed one sealed lead acid battery per the rules.
Darn rules.
They don't trust
Restrictor plates what ruin racing.
Yes.
You're not wrong.
Tell me what kind of battery I can put on my robot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they want everybody to have the same power.
Exactly. NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's how I'm relating in the South to it, but
No,
Izzo gets it. Huh?
Mhm.
you're 100% spot on.
Mhm.
But it's funny. One of the rules because they have to actually have that robot inspected before they can go out on the field. And one of the rules for the inspectors is if there's not a rule against it, it's allowed. Which translates to it's never a war crime the first time.
Until it gets denied or thrown out or saying, yeah, interesting.
Yep. Until they make a rule against it, you can do it.
So in other words, let the kids think and imagine and build. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that.
Just don't look up the guy that was in charge of First Robotics. He may be on a certain list that just came out.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a whole thing with that. That's time for another show. So,
And we're not talking about Tesla either.
no, we're not. He might be on that same list, though.
All right. You want to see what happened with me with the snow?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Take this.
Jody, you're right. The robot competition rules are just like the Geneva Convention. It's a checklist.
Mm-hmm.
Not a suggestion, but a checklist on what to do.
Right. So we all heard about the snowstorm, the blizzard. Not even a snowstorm. It's a blizzard that came into the Northeast. This is the Connecticut shoreline. We did not get as bad those of you who are probably not watching on Cape Cod right now. Last I heard, the entire Cape Cod region had zero power. Nobody had power.
Oof.
And they had, I think Provincetown had 30 inches of snow. That's just snow. That's not the wind drifts.
Wow.
I was clocking winds. I think I had two gusts, one at 52 and one at 54. Other than that, they were sustained anywhere between 25 to 40 sustained winds. So this is about 4 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Now, the game plan was to get up early and just go to work. Because in the past, there's always a lane or two open. Not this one, not the timing. I was in the tent so Sunday night, I'm in the tent around 10 o'clock. I'm getting ready to come out. Unzip the wall. I'm like, holy cripes. We had probably about 8 inches. It was that heavy wet stuff coming in. The truck didn't look that bad. The street didn't look that bad.
Looks bad there.
So you could see how the winds were coming, how the winds were constantly hitting the driver's side of the truck. That is rock frozen. That's not a powder that you could just brush off, scrape off. That is rock hard frozen tundra on the tundra.
I'll take it wet or dry. I don't.
No.
And Izzo, you're backed into the driveway there, right?
Yeah, correct. I'm backed in.
Okay.
I don't have mouse capability to.
Oh.
Right. You guys can't see my mouse, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if everyone just looks at the hood, you'll see snow on an angle going up. That is out in the street.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at snow drifts about, I don't know, 7-8 feet maybe on the street. Now, this is Steve.
Yes.
How would you, Steve? I'm in a traditional neighborhood.
Yep.
Pretty much. I'm in a traditional, neighborhood. There's houses across the street. We
Mhm.
all have our little pieces of land here. We're all on about a half an acre or so.
That much? Okay.
Yeah, I'm 0.46. Close
Okay.
enough for math. So I'm like, now this is, like I said, this is around quarter.
Careful, they'll tax you a half acre.
Yeah, they do. So I'm like, well, let me start the truck up, get in on the passenger side. But I was stupid. I was, because of all the years doing this stuff and playing emergency services since 1980 something, and participating in the blizzard of 1978, where I was 13 years old delivering newspapers. And those who remember newspapers, getting a newspaper was extremely important, because that was where you got your news.
What's a
About
newspaper?
sports. Everyone knows what newspapers. I think even you young guys know what newspaper. The comics, the want ads, whatever, for sale. So now I'm like, So I get in on the passenger side. I'm able to get the trucks because I couldn't open the doors. So I was able to get in on the passenger side, jump over the console a little bit, start the truck up, let it warm. I said, let me warm it up and let me see what I can do.
You got a remote start on that thing?
Yeah, I do, but
no, the signal wouldn't go through.
But it's only for 10 minutes. But I want this thing to run.
Restart every 10 minutes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go. I'm not playing.
They don't work anymore on modern cars.
Why?
What?
It doesn't work on my wife's, and it doesn't work on my new one for work. Once it runs out of that first cycle, you can hit the lock and start button, and it's not going to start again.
I think mine is good for 2 cycles, and that's it. And of course, I don't want 2 cycles. I want this thing running. I
gotta test mine one day. Okay.
I should have just said, walk back inside, call work. They'll get it. They'll understand. No lies here. Well, I didn't, because all of a sudden, a plow truck came through and opened up the road for me. Not for me personally, but timing is everything. Timing is everything, right? So now that gives you hope. False hope. As I'm leaving, I finally got enough heat where the stuff was starting to come off. A little bit on the sides wasn't, but that's okay. I was able to open doors, clean off the lights. The grill was open. And I said, I'm going to do this. There was snow at that time. From the time the truck came, was maybe about 45 minutes. It was already up to the tires again.
Good Lord.
That should have been the key to say, go back inside, shut the truck off, go back inside, and we'll see you maybe around noon time or 3 p.m., right? No. Mm-hmm. I got in there, and I started going. I get onto the highway, Steve. Remember over where the hotel where you stayed?
Yep.
It was bad, but the truck was going through it. 4-wheel, no problem. No problem. I'm taking care of everything. Get on the highway, and the highway's not plowed. But I'm still going through. So they probably ran a strip down, but when
you put the plow on the front of the truck.
No. We're just gonna move to Tennessee.
South Carolina's open.
I get on the highway, and then all of a sudden, here in Connecticut, plow lights are flashing green, flashing whites, yellows, or ambers, they call them, and greens. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do have heated seats. Absolutely, Bob. Heated steering wheel, too. I don't use it a lot, but I have it.
I like the heated steering wheel.
So I get behind the plow, and I'm like, this is great. I'm going to follow the plow all the way to work. Well, the plow doesn't go because I had to jump. There's 2 highways I had to go on. Mm-hmm. Second highway, that entrance ramp is blocked with a trailer truck.
Oh.
I'm sorry, there were 2 trailer trucks and a car just blocking it. The car was pinned under the second one. I thought it was a tandem. But anyway, now I'm like, I got to get off the highway. And now I can't get off the highway because all of the exit ramps are about as high as the hood, if not more, with snow. So they're only making a pass through the highway, on the highway to keep the highway open, but they're not doing the on and off ramps. I finally find one about 20 miles down the road from where I was. Circled back. I said, I'll get on the highway from this location to go north. Can't do it. It's blocked. Luckily, one of our state police barracks is right on the highway, and they have a service road. Because all now, I'm like, at this point, called up. They said, no, don't come in. Don't worry about it. Just get your butt home. Well, I had to I had to go through the back part of the state police barracks. They were having trouble keeping their parking lot clean. And I'm like, I don't want to stay at the state police barracks. You never want to be at the barracks. But
why not?
No. But that's just how much snow. So the backyard right now, we're probably looking at anywhere from 4 to maybe 6 feet of drifts. My DX Commander looks like a very short antenna because of the amount of snow, and it's still working. I made a contact today. I went downstairs, no problems. DX Commander operates in the snow, literally.
100 watts.
Yeah, well, I actually put the power down. I just wanted to see, but yeah, no problems.
Okay.
My Reliance NFED half wave still up in the air, no problem. So everything is it's just amazing how this wind came in to the Connecticut shoreline. I think we got anywhere. It was hard to get a snow measurement because of drifts. Because even areas on the backside of the house where the wind how the wind was coming in, it didn't make a difference. The wind was just going around buildings and structures and trees, whatever, and wherever it just kept pushing snow. And then these heavy snow bands, it was just dumping and dumping. So I think I calculated about 18 to 20 inches of just fallen snow plus the drifts. It wasn't until about 5 o'clock yesterday evening, most highways were reopened. And as you know, for those of you who deal with snow like here, your city roads get touched second. You know, the local guys do a fantastic job, but they have their issues with breakdown. Equipment's going to break. It is what it is. They all know it. There's also a potential shortage of salt. A lot of orders are being delayed. But we got it done. And then, yeah, Matt, I didn't say that, you did. With that much snow, you could lose Jason 2.0 in it. You use a lot of,
or
you
Kyle.
lose Kyle, Pixie. You could lose
Pixie for sure.
So
But
y'all see the video? Y'all see the video Good Game posted?
Yeah,
his dog, Stupid, got stuck in the snow and he had to walk out there and go get her. Or him.
I was going to say, yeah, you wouldn't lose Good Game in that snow.
He's about 45 miles north of me. He has probably about a little bit less, but still at this rate, the way this storm tracked and the way this was a traditional nor'easter for the shoreline communities. Long Island got hit hard. Hey, Mike, it's funny. I was thinking of everybody because this morning when I was going to work, I saw the El Camino that has not been sold down the street from me. It's just they didn't bring it inside. I don't know why they didn't bring it inside. The for sale sign is still on the front windshield. That's the only thing that you could see. Everything else is just covered right up to the.
They're bringing the Elko back.
ACK would be trying to beacon APRS through the snow, and he wouldn't be heard because he's too short.
So right now, obviously, cleanup has been done. The Aaron's 30-inch deluxe snow thrower. Thank Aaron's company if you're listening. Thank you. Incredible machine. I love it. But right now we have all these like little boxed areas where I got the drifts or where I've been throwing snow.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I had to make a path for the UPS driver because you got to have UPS deliveries.
Oh yeah.
Made a path where the oil where the man can bring us oil. I'm going to need oil next week, so I want to make sure he had a clean path. And right now, we're just going to deal with this until this thing melts. I know they're talking about 2 inches tomorrow morning. I'm like, we're like 2 inches. Who cares? That's nothing right now, right? After this event, maybe something next week. We don't know. I just want this stuff to melt. Anybody who has dealt with this stuff will know. Right now, we just want some natural melting and evaporation. We don't want rain. Nothing is worse right now than rain.
Take the flamethrower out there.
Yeah, that causes problems. So,
Right.
But anyway, this was my little adventure, and we deal with it, and it's Connecticut, and you just deal with it, and it is what it is. Sometimes on the shoreline, we get, the rain and the sleet, and up, a good games area, he gets, what they call it, Bombo Genesis or Genesis, whatever. I did feel it's amazing with my back. I did when the humidity drops and the barometric pressure drops. It is well, actually, the humidity went up because of the wet snow, but the actual barometric pressure dropped. I feel it. Like today,
that old gout starts acting up.
Yeah, man, my back, my back, and my gluteus maximus. I don't know what the hell is going on in that thing, but talking about being a pain in the ass, I was my own pain in the ass today because it's hurting, man. This shit's hurting. So, but we survived, and some people have it worse than us. Some people have it worse. We did not lose power. I was ready. Generator was ready to go if we had to.
Okay.
We had plenty of food. The grocery stores this time had nobody. It was amazing. Nobody went nuts with the bread and milk this time.
Good.
And I think the local grocery stores did well because they made sure they had plenty of chicken, ground chuck, plenty of frozen pizzas, the regular stuff that you would eat for a day or two if you had to stay inside and everything. And so I mean, we did good. I checked on the kids up at the school. Their classes have been canceled for 2 days. We had no local school here for 2 days, and everyone goes back to work and school tomorrow. Today I went in. Today the highways were pristine, absolutely beautiful. But I gotta tell you what happened. So now, me driving this truck into walls of snow, I totally forgot. I had caked snow and ice inside all the wheels, in the undercarriage, and in the grill. So this morning, sun comes up, beautiful sunrise, clean roads. Get on the highway, and the whole thing is shaking. Everything because of all this snow.
All off balance.
All off balance. So I had to drop my speed. I did not want to be. And I kept thinking about the movie My Cousin Vinny when he talks about mud in the tires and everything. Being in where were they? Alabama, I think. So
something.
It happens. That's the first time I got to experience anything like that. The vibration was incredible at 75 miles an hour. Dropped that thing down to 45, and we just cruised into work. So
there you go. Well, I did find the videos if you want to see those.
Yeah.
All right.
While he's doing that, we go from having a week long or almost a week long ice storm here in Mississippi, and then we get to 80 degrees for a couple of days, and then we're back down to 36, in the mornings. The heck, it's a wonderful southern climate change.
Oh yeah. All right. So this is one of the local high schools. This is their rookie team running this one, and this is fully automated.
That's cool.
But they start with 8 of those balls preloaded. And they made all 8.
Steve, now when you say fully automated, does that mean there's nobody with a joystick controlling it?
No joystick. Yep.
So how does it know? It's obviously there's some type of electrical or computer.
Yeah. So
chip in there that knows.
On the left-hand side here, there's a radio, 2.4 gig Wi-Fi radio that's connected back to a laptop that has 2 gamepads attached to it. But the first, I want to say it's 20 seconds of the match, they're not allowed to touch it.
Okay.
When the referees start the match, the robots run fully on their own. And then after that, there's a horn that goes off, and the kids can actually grab the controllers and run those bots all over. And I'll try to get some video next weekend when we do the competition. But our competition's next weekend. And then we have a week off, and then we have another one about an hour north of here. So, but yeah, we were doing some different testing on how to load stuff in. And you can kind of see how they get stuck.
Jody wants a custom robot, Steve.
The speed it comes out at, I'm not sure you'd want to catch that.
Oh, the velocity of the popcorn would slow down greatly because of
Yeah.
the aerodynamics and the lack of weight. Sounds
Yeah,
smart, right? Yeah.
What
There you
else?
go.
What else? What else is there with this competition? Besides, is there another event that they build for, or is it just this?
So we have to participate in 2 district events to qualify for the district finals, which will be held the first week of April, I believe it is. After that, if we win that, we get to go to what they call Worlds, which is held in Houston. So we shall see. But I know the main team from this school that I was at on Saturday went to Worlds last year and got absolutely smoked when they got there. They were not ready for the level of competition.
So does that mean these kids only had like a year or 2 in where their competition maybe had multiple years of,
So
or is it funding, or is it a funding thing with?
No, it's design and how you implement the game rules. The kicker is worldwide, they don't find out what the game is going to be until the 10th of January. And literally the first week of March is when competitions start. So they have basically 2 months
Right.
to figure out the game, design a robot, and make it competitive.
I like that.
I like
like
that. It's a lot like buying APRS radio, learning how it works, and getting on there. Something MRD hadn't done yet.
Or how about this? Getting
Sorry,
into
Mike.
APRS with like a ham fest coming on, and you want to participate with everybody in the ham fest, and you're not saying nothing on your screen, or you are.
I was going to say, I've gotten an APRS message from Mike.
He really likes it.
Yeah. He just won't tell anybody that.
It's all a gimmick.
Is it? Do you need to keep your APR messages? Well, first off, can you go direct one-on-one, or can the whole group? Okay.
You can go direct.
Do you have to keep your messages clean? Is there like FCC? Are we following the same FCC rules? What you do for
It's
on the
ham radio.
Okay. So the answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
Be a gentleman.
Yep.
At all times.
Now, Meshtastic, that's a whole different. You can go as well as you want. That's unlicensed.
Right.
But
then you got the public and everybody else potentially, unless you only want your ham group. Right.
Yeah, unless you create a private channel, and then
Right.
only those with the private channel get it. But yeah, the primary team from this high school has been together. Well, they've had a team for the last 20 years. But the students change out, constantly. Because as they graduate, they move on. And then, new students come in.
Right.
So.
Right.
They've got all of that to play with. So the rules state that they cannot have graduated primary school before kickoff, which is January 10th, to compete in this season.
So the key obviously is trying to get a sophomore or a freshman who's now going to still have some more years, at least 1 to 2 more years interested in this program.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
get really involved. So the opportunity is there, kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point.
And
I know it. Come on,
like this school runs. So as part of the team, they break the team up into sub teams. You have a drive team, you have a marketing team, you have electronics team, a programming team. They do a lot with CAD. Like they do full on designs of their own stuff. So
My future son-in-law did that his senior year, because the senior year they brought it in, that robotics, and then they did some welding. They had a welding program, and it's going nuts now that the kid is up at school. They're getting his engineering, and I'm jealous. I wish, because like I had the erector set when I was a
Mhm.
kid, but like you build a couple things, and it's like
Yeah. This is an erector set on steroids.
Correct. And I'm jealous. I'm like, my God, I wish I was 50 years younger or whatever to be able to play with this stuff and have an opportunity to incorporate it into maybe a professional life or whatever, or go into teaching with it, or get your teaching certificate, and be part of a school district
Yep.
doing this stuff.
Well, and we have mentors here in the local area from a major government agency here in the area that, if you're familiar with it, used to be called SPAWAR. And then also Bosch and Boeing provide mentors for this program.
And you know what these groups are doing, just like our submarine place down here.
Yeah,
they're watching these kids, and they're going to handpick them.
Yep.
And support them, because they know, and internships are the key.
There are kids that get offered internships right out of this program.
Right. I've told all my kids, you get an internship, they want you, they don't have to pay you. I'll pay you. I'll give you money. Don't you worry about it. This internship is your lotto ticket. At least go for the first time. If you can get a second internship, or maybe some type of stipend out of it, or a part-time job, get your foot in the door. That's exactly what
they're going to offer you a job. As long as you go in and prove that you're willing to work.
Yeah. Show up to work. Show up to work on time.
Yep.
Don't take time off. They don't want to hear that you got to go watch Stone Temple Pilots are coming in and we got to go to the concert. No. Do
Yep.
I get it.
But yeah, these are some of the things they make these things do. I wish I had the link to the video from New Hampshire to watch that bot, and literally the wall that ladder is attached to is where the kids drive from. And when that bot flipped over to get the climb points, that whole wall shook.
You don't have video of the bot, of that robot climbing, do you?
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
That would be incredible.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves, and I will see what
Joe Brett, while he's doing that, are you using a different light tonight for yourself, for your face?
Well, I've actually got the shack lights, the LED shack lights on.
It looks good. No, it looks good. I meant to tell you that before.
Darkness. Well, I did add a little light right up here. Kind of helps blend the reflection on the forehead.
Joe, is your area now, you guys are 100%? You guys all have power? Everyone's back in? Yard cleanup's been done? Or does it depend? Because if you had a storm coming, another weather, even a smaller storm, rainstorm, whatever, you're still going to knock down trees or branches.
Yeah, so like over the weekend, all the branches, every tree's got branches that was broke but hadn't fell. And still got the one hanging above the house. But we were sitting in that
one there.
Yeah, I know.
That's that widow. I'm serious. Those are widow makers. I don't like them.
Yeah.
Oof.
But that's we were sitting in the house the morning, and I guess this next cold front was coming through, and winds were gusting like 30 miles an hour, maybe a little more. We heard something crash and it was behind the house, and I was like, well, it wasn't that limb, because it would have been louder. It would have hit the house, but it was another limb that crashed on top of my freaking stacked beams again, that's still sitting on the ground and across the four-wheeler. But
trying to tell you something. Don't put it up in the air.
Yeah. So
let me tell you, we had a widowmaker back here a couple years ago, and it was way too high for me to kind of cut it. And I would need a climber to come up with the chainsaw, boom, boom, let it fall, right? I said, I'm going to let Mother Nature do its thing. So every time I got near it with the lawnmower or in that perimeter, I don't care if the wind wasn't blowing. I would go out to my truck and get my fire helmet, because my fire helmet would at least protect me.
Yeah.
Because I said, if somebody wants to play an evil trick on me, because the last thing I do is want to come on stream just sitting here drooling. No way.
Yeah, I was looking at my antennas that the limb fell on, and of course the other hanging limbs right above it, and made me feel special. Noelle was begging me to get away from it, not stand there. She was right.
They are right.
But yeah, that was the danger over the weekend, and then that same kind of wind lasted for at least a couple of days, and today wasn't much better. And these people want to get out and continue to burn their limbs and stuff. And now you got 40 acres on fire that the old volunteer fire departments are having trouble containing. So,
do they put like an open burn ban, or that doesn't exist?
They usually do that back toward the end of the year. Like
I was going to say, kind of in the summer.
Yeah, when they kind of go off drought conditions, but before they issue an actual burn ban. They've been begging people on social media and stuff to, don't burn when it's blowing 30 miles an hour outside.
Come on, be smart about it.
We had a lady down here maybe about a quarter mile from the back of the property, and she was burning her trash all the time. Finally, the next door neighbor to her said, "Listen, I have some respiratory issues," and she wouldn't stop, and that's how it eventually stopped. We had to get some people. Oh,
so
look who just popped in.
Yep. So here's the event from up in New Hampshire. And this is how it starts. So they've got 20 seconds here of fully autonomous. You'll notice there's no kids standing at the windows here on the right and left side. And
look at them go.
Yep.
Wow.
God, dude.
Look at that.
15 at a time.
Kid up here in the corner is one of their human players, and he's allowed to shoot the fuel from where he's at, like a basketball shot.
Huh.
But it's only 2 bots, one-on-one.
No, there's 3. There's 3 on each side.
Because I was going to say then, why didn't they each robot have a different color ball so you knew how many were going in?
Because the 3 on each side work together.
Okay.
And this is a preseason event, so you see the one over here on the right that's running around. It doesn't really have anything. It's just a chassis.
Look, Speedy Gonzalez is starting to lose his brains there.
Well, no, that's actually a strategy that he's
getting
doing.
all the balls over there.
Getting all the balls into his side, because you'll see that yellow arrow up on the top that's above him now.
Yeah.
Tells him which team is active and can score.
Oh.
And it flips every 20, 25 seconds. Like they're in shot 3 now. They're getting ready to go to 4 in 5 seconds here.
When you lose all your balls, can you scoop up more?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll see he jumps across there, and he's coming to scoop up more.
So blue right now can't score even if they threw stuff in the basket.
It wouldn't count if they got it in there.
Gotcha.
And this 190 bot over here on the right, he's the one that's going for the climb.
I love this.
So the last 30 seconds is called end game. And both teams can score in the last 30 seconds. But that's when they go for those tower points.
This is absolutely amazing. I love it.
And you'll see at the top here, this 97 out of 100. Once they get to 100, it just went to 360. They get a ranking point in the qualifier. It's a ranking point at 100, a ranking point at 360, and then I forgot what the third one is. But yeah, the amazing thing is these kids have programmed all this themselves.
Tortoise, look at this. We're playing radio, and look at these kids. I love it.
No, they're playing radio too. There he goes. There's the climb. Boom. Upside down. You see that whole
upside
wall
down. He's upside down. Yeah. Over on the right side, folks. We're
Here,
looking
let
at it.
me.
You know, back it up a little bit.
Oh, too much. So right here on the right,
There he goes.
there he goes up, and watch the wall.
Yeah, sure.
Shakes the whole thing. But that thing's 120 pounds, easy.
The
So-
blue team's just kicking ass.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They were.
He's got
they
that
were
dump.
ready.
He's got that dump truck autoloader.
Oh
Yes, that's a
On
good
high
good-
speed, man.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
insane.
I think that's one of the teams that they featured on. It's called the Fun Robotics Network. And they were saying something. It was like 18 balls a second, is what that thing's pushing. And that's slow because they just
Jeez.
got started.
you know, if I was the Pentagon right now, you know what I would be doing?
Believe it or not,
Look at these kids
they're-
can do with a softball.
yeah. And you'll see they've got big brooms that they take.
Oh,
And
I thought you
push
were
all these
saying they
balls
got
back
big
to the center.
balls.
Yeah, no, they're not that big.
Dude,
But
those
they'll-
are bigger than a softball.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'll get a picture of it when I go to practice on Thursday. We've got
What the-
practice Thursday night and Friday night.
Well, no free ads here. Oh, never mind.
That's not an ad. That's their. But yeah, here's the score, the breakdown. So they got 25 penalty points because blue did something to cause a penalty.
So
But
you said,
they still won because
So the-
187.
all right. So the power source you said is an 18 ampere hour battery.
It's between 15 and 18 amp hour sealed lead acid.
Okay, so now obviously more power it uses, it's going to start. The voltage is going to start dropping. What's the duration based upon?
So the game time is right at 3 minutes, and that battery will be dead at the end of the game.
So no lithium or lithium iron
Nope.
phosphate?
Nope, not allowed
So far,
so far.
Yeah, because that'll give a huge performance enhancement.
Oh yeah.
Remember-
Well,
and
So-
TL, remember, we were talking about this on Friday night. We were talking about. So that's what I was thinking. So Steve, what if is it in the regulations now? They cannot use a different battery chemistry.
right.
It
Okay,
could be a little
Yep.
little dangerous right now too. All that
Yeah.
carpet and everything.
Well, and
Lithium blows up.
this big bot that has that dump on it, where it's just railing those balls in. I bet if I reached out to that team and pulled the numbers off of it, you would see 300 to 400 amps at peak being pulled through that main breaker.
Now these are all non-controlled, automated, self-automated. I chase the balls down, suck them up, throw them in the hoop.
So the first 20 seconds is automated.
play it again.
After that,
Steve. Play it again.
After that, it flips over to what they call
This-
teleop.
This
Let's
is fun.
see. So, yeah, this 220, they're going into teleop. So you can actually see the kids over here in orange are controlling one of the bots. And if I could see the number above them, I could tell you which one. And the ones over here on the left in the light blue.
Dude, that is crazy. It's like it's like a freaking.
It's a
Oh,
popcorn
dude,
machine.
look at him launching them from way over.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
God,
Jody's just
Yeah,
imagining caramel popcorn.
You don't want to stand in front of that thing
I know.
because those balls do not give. They're almost solid.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And looks like that big one actually has a adjustable shooter on it.
Yeah, he does. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
he does,
was
like-
at one side of the screen, launching them all the way to the other side.
So if you watch right down here on the bottom left, let me back it up just a touch. Up too much. Good Lord. This is like an 8-hour stream. But you'll see when he's right over here dumping on us. Yep. Hit the end game there. You'll see the roller on the top. So here he is on the left. He's got a top roller. It actually adjusts up and down.
Depending on
So,
where he is.
depending on where he is.
Trajectory angle. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
So,
it's got
you see it
select
right there?
fire.
It's got select fire. It really does.
That is awesome.
That's why I say Pentagon's going to love this stuff.
And that one I can tell you is not a kit. They have done all the CAD work and all the programming.
It's like a Roomba SPG.
Oh,
And for those of you that do not know what an SPG is, that would be a self-propelled gun.
yeah. And you can see the tags that they have here on the center and underneath or on top of this arm.
So they know where everything is at. Okay.
Yep. And literally they can use those in the autonomous mode to know where they can go, or like over here, they can line up based on those tags and climb this ladder.
So tell me, why did it climb the ladder?
So you get points if you just get off the ground, grabbing this first rung, it's 10 points. If you can get above the first rung, it's 20 points. And if you can get above the second rung, it's 30 points.
So they were trying really hard to get some extra points.
Yep. This first rung is 27 inches off the ground. The robots have a max height this year of 30 inches. So that doesn't give them a whole lot to play with.
Right.
The next two are spaced 18 inches apart. So it's 18 inches from the first to the second, and another 18 from the second to the third.
Dude, that's insane.
The reason he went for that flip is because they figured out in the rules say the bumper of the robot has to be above the second rung to get the third rung points.
Oh, I like
Smart
that.
ass kids.
So
Love it.
you
love
flip
it.
it.
It's like NASCAR.
Yep.
Tilt the wheel just a little bit. We're still
Ye-
within the rules.
If
Yes,
you
we
flip it
are.
over, you're only holding on to that first rung, but you're above the second with your bumper. So now
That's crazy.
you get the third rung points. Actually, it was Purdue that figured that out, because some of these colleges have what they call robot in 3 days. So the game gets announced, and these colleges have 3 days to design, build, and program a robot.
What if they already had one sitting on the shelf ready to go? They have specific parameters they have to meet?
The game changes every year.
Ah.
So unless they've got an insider at first that gave them a heads up, which if they do, that person will be fired. They are that secretive. The game animation is actually done by a guy here locally, and his wife is a mentor for one of the local schools. When she walks in the room, he locks his computer. Unless it's after kickoff, he will not let her see anything about it. He will not talk about it.
Nothing at the dinner table, huh?
Yeah, no.
All right,
Because
here goes
he wants to
Mike.
keep it, he wants to keep it secretive. And I don't blame him. Why give a local team an advantage? Because it just hurts the local competition.
Right.
And literally, I was over at a competitive school from the one I'm helping, and they're like, yeah, take pictures, if you need parts, let us know what you need, we'll give them to you. So it's a cooperation type thing.
Right.
They want the competitiveness, but they've
That's
already got their design, so
That's
I can't take their design and go back and build it when we've got competition in a week. And literally Saturday, they've invited a bunch of schools to come over to their house, basically, their school, and we're going to do
Jody.
drive practice. What's Jody saying?
alt tab, alt tab, alt tab, alt tab.
Jody says, I thought locking your computer when the wife walks into the room is just common knowledge.
Well,
my
depends on what you're
son used
doing.
to do that in school. He alt tab.
Uh-huh.
If he get yelled at, alt tab, because he was like playing a game on his. I was like, dude, it's your school computer. Please stop.
Windows M.
Now what is? Speaking of programming, that is freaking amazing. Do they use Seed Studio products?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, not yet.
Not yet. I'm looking at trying to figure out how to incorporate some stuff,
Nice,
but no, it's Java-based programming. Or,
Thanks, Mike.
They could, they can do some C+ programming if they want. But yeah, it's definitely impressive.
And
Oh,
where
yeah.
were we like 20 years ago when the Roomba vacuum cleaner and everyone
They were
thought
doing
that
this.
they were doing this back then too?
They were doing this back then.
Yeah, it was
This has been
probably
going on for over 20
more
years.
remote control though, wasn't it? Not programmed.
No, it was still programmed. I mean, because they still have to program the remote.
It'd still be slow as hell, probably.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely stepped up over the years. There are 3 different drive types. You have a differential drive, which is like a tank style drive or 0-turn lawnmower. You have a mechanism drive, which those wheels look really odd. They've got like 45-degree rollers on them. So you can literally crab walk the thing or strafe it. But it's 4 normal looking wheels or quasi normal looking wheels. And then they have the swerve drive, which is what a lot of these guys are running. Where, like I said, one motor controls propulsion, the other controls direction on each corner of the bot.
Nice.
And that the swerve style was actually designed by a team. And they did everything in CAD, figured out how to do the gear ratio, all of it. And now companies sell it. And then the kids program it.
That's still crazy.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah, that's because I growing up, I remember growing up, and one of my first RC cars, I think it was a Radio Shack car, had the swiper style speed control with a servo. Oh god!
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. That's exactly what I was thinking of too.
Yours actually had wheels that turned both ways.
Yeah,
I thought you had to back it up to turn.
No, I didn't have one of those. God bless. No, actually, no, I didn't.
You didn't start with one of those?
No,
we all started with those.
I had my dad, bless his heart, he's gone. But when I went into the military, after I left the house, I went up to my mom's, and then I went into the military, did my stint. I came back, and in the basement of my dad's house, I probably had 20 plus RC cars of all sorts. And my buddy and I used to rebuild BMX bicycles. I had Kuwaharas. I had cast stands. I had all sorts of them because the kids would break them and their parents would buy them new ones. So we would just take them and part them out and rebuild bikes. And I must have had 20 or 30 frames hanging in the basement. All of it gone.
Oof.
His girlfriend at the time didn't want any ties. She didn't want anything between her and him. And that was a giant one. Cleaned out my bedroom. They brought in a 30-yard dumpster and just threw everything into it. I was so sick. I was so sick.
So here's the second wheel style I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. Those things are directional.
The mechanic wheels are awesome.
You have a left and a right. And you see they're talking $128 for a 6-inch wheel. The set's $500.
That's all bearing out. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I actually just 3D printed a bunch of these. They're much smaller than this. They're like 2-inch, I think, that we're going to use on the feed system to help move those balls into the center. Because it's a 1/2-inch hex shaft in the middle.
How many of you have seen the new Star Trek movies? Into Darkness. I think Into Darkness is the one I'm actually thinking of, where they had the weird forklift that would move sideways. Okay, now I'm trying to find the picture of it. I worked for Superior Tire in Warren, Pennsylvania years ago, and I helped machine and develop the wheel, the cone wheel for that. And I actually have a picture of one of the prototypes. It's at my house in PA. I'm trying to find the damn thing.
And that would do what? That would do the order picking for the tire. For would it actually get the tire? Like, was it like racked, warehouse racked? The actual product itself, would that actually grab?
Oh, no. This was a sit-on forklift.
Okay.
No, this is a sit-on. I'm trying. I'm scrolling through my pictures right now, trying to find it. But yeah, it was the neatest thing. And one of the prototype wheels we actually snuck out with because it got the CNC machine that made the shape. It was curved. It was injection molded on the metal, and then you put the bearings in the ends. And what happened was one of the ends didn't get trimmed correctly, so they just put it in the trash bin. I said, dude, this would be a really cool like candle holder or something stupid, right? And they said we could have the stuff that got thrown out. And then I realized years later what the hell that wheel is for, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, there's no freaking way.
Dumpster diving to the max. I love
So
that.
that's the wedge I printed, or one of the two. It's already finished. And literally the team that I was hanging out with on Saturday came up with this. And I said, hey, do you mind if we use that too? And they're like, no, here's the file. Have at. Unless you want us to print them for you, we'll go ahead and print them now. I was like,
now your 3D material, and I am at the tip of the iceberg. There's different material for different strength.
There is.
Is there a specialty film, or what do you call it? The reel?
No,
your stuff on?
This is basic. I think this is PETG that I used.
So where I'm going towards is the durability. Is that going to last, or is that going to crack or break?
Oh, it'll probably crack and break if it gets hit.
Mhm.
But with this being inside and it's just holding two pieces of metal apart, I think it'll be fine.
Mhm.
The one thing that we got with the bot, let me pull it up here. We actually got these, and in playing around over at the other school, these flap wheels that you saw on the bot.
Mm-hmm.
You can see them spinning there. They're actually too soft. They bend out of the way pretty bad. So, the company here sells them, and you can buy them in a harder plastic, because that's all it really is plastic.
Right.
$17.50 for a 4-pack. Okay. And that's for their hardest one. Well, if you scroll down here, they actually give me the step file for something they sell.
Gotta love that.
So,
is that called open source?
kind of. So let me show you what's going on the printer next.
Aha.
Those flaps.
Right.
So I've
and you're going to make 10 of them. And you'll make 10 at once. Yep.
10 at once, and the cost is roughly $3. And it's saying it's going to take 6 hours and 40 minutes to do.
Oh wow!
So
see, I so want to get into 3D printing,
but I'm using 2 different filaments for this because I want that center to be a harder plastic,
right.
And then the outer edges is going to be a flexible. I just got the flexible stuff in today. So
all right,
when we get done here, I'm going to load it.
Dumb question.
No such thing.
How is the fusibility between those two?
What I was wondering.
Different?
So the two that
two
I'm
questions
using,
I had. That's my first one I had too.
Is there anchoring somehow printed in? Or
well, the 2 filaments that I'm using are PETG and TPU.
Okay.
And those 2 fuse together very well.
Okay.
So which one gets built first? Does the inner get built first?
Same time.
It switches the filament.
It switches back and forth, which is why it's going to take so long. And probably even says, yeah. So I'm going to burn through 20 grams of filament just in waste.
It's
Switching
actually
between
not
the two.
that bad.
It's not terrible. It could be better. Especially now with some of the new, like the Snapmaker U1, where it changes the tool head instead of purging the filament. So yeah, it's going to change filament 67 times.
Things you learn here on the Clubhouse, huh? Look at this.
So
Never know.
Yeah, it's just 3D printing is something I've always wanted to get into.
mm-hmm.
So I found those pictures.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So that is the cone wheel,
That looks like a mech wheel.
and that's the cavity for the bearing. Now, if you notice that the bearing, can you see? Here's my mouse. The
Yep.
bearing is actually inside.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a trip. Dude, it's been sitting for so freaking long.
Oh yeah.
You know, because it was all completely machine steel when I got it, and then just the moisture gets to it. But that's the cone wheel. You can see the lip right here, and it rides in this section here. It doesn't ride on the whole cone, which I thought was wild. But yeah, that stuff right there, you can take a knife to it and not cut it. It's phenomenal, phenomenal mixture. I don't know what the mixture is, but it's nuts.
Yeah.
And that was just running over what, like a concrete floor, or?
Yeah, that's for a concrete floor. And picture that in a big route, like he was showing the that wheel.
It looks like the tip of the toss.
And Mike, everything has a purpose, and every purpose can be used for something else. Yes.
Mike, that is not the tip. That is the base, sir.
That's wow.
But if you think of how that wheel was that he showed with all the different cones, that's how that is built.
Well, and I've got
the individual wheels.
I've got that picture pulled back up here, actually on the bot. So here is the other team. They've got 3 of those wheels right here to help kind of shove those balls over to the center, to those flaps.
Is that the big one, or is that another, or was that one of the small ones?
No, this is the small one that I actually showed running. And you can see down here they've got all the electronics.
Yeah, I'm looking at the dressing. Yeah, I'm looking at the dressing down there.
They could have done a lot better.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, listen, when you have a short time to put this thing together.
Yeah.
But I see Andersons everywhere.
Yes, we have gone Andersons everywhere.
Even the white ones. Ooh.
Yep. Well, that's a brushless motor here for this climber arm. This is a stock motor, so it's just got a red and black on it. But yes, there's Andersons there. On the left side here, they actually did a brushless motor that's spinning these 2 orange wheels. And yes, that is a steel plate between them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that thing's spinning about 10,000 RPM.
That's insane.
Wow. So that's why it was so noisy too. I don't know if I shared the audio, but I'm going to be wearing earplugs when I'm out at the field.
So I know
just
tomorrow.
I might double pro it, but we'll see.
Tomorrow at work, when I throw on one of my monitors just to put something on, like a Yule log or fish swimming, I'm gonna go to the YouTube, search for this stuff, and just put this stuff.
First robotics competition.
First robotics competition.
Yep. And like I said, they just had the preseason week this past weekend. We're going into the first competition week next week. So you won't find a lot from this year. You'll find some of the teams talking about their bots because they do open alliance stuff where they share, stuff they're coming up with. Literally, like this white block here on the climber, we literally made on Saturday, and the brace, just because that had so much movement in it, and they hadn't even tried their climb yet. but they could tell this is going to be a weak point. So
Well, that kind of looks like a piece of PVC spacer there.
here on the left,
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. It's half inch, maybe 3/4. On the right here, those are 3D printed.
nice.
So yeah, and they tell them, go buy this piece of PVC, cut it to these dimensions to get your wheel spacing. And then everybody else is like, yeah, I could do that, but if I 3D print it, I can do a color scheme on the bot.
Right.
So, and
That's
then
I want to see
white-
logos. I want to see logos and stickers on the sides of
You will.
the plexiglass.
you
Yeah.
will. The white polycarbonate that you see on either side here.
Cutting board.
Well, it's just a 1/8 inch acrylic. Could be a
Okay.
cutting board. We put that in as a test, and we just literally taped it to these metal deflectors to try to keep the balls in the center.
Steve, what
Because
are
they
the
were getting
chances?
kicked out to the side.
What are the chances of getting some Ham Radio Clubhouse stickers on there?
I'll have to see if I've got a Clubhouse sticker laying around.
Even
I'll put it on ours.
even the older version one. Who cares? Just get it on there.
I'll put
if
it
you
on
got-
ours.
If you have any of my stickers or Joe's, whatever, Shane's, whatever, that'd be so cool. We'll turn this into a NASCAR vehicle.
I'll put a Smoke
Yeah.
Signals RF on
Absolutely,
my team bot.
Absolutely, thank you.
That's funny. It'll have the little corner like on the front fender with all the little stickers down.
Exactly.
So my team last year, I wasn't really working with them last year, but they literally had a whole side panel that was all of their quote sponsors and anybody that helped them out.
You got to put some numbers on there. 88, because whether it's upside down or not, it's still going to be number 88. That's
Well,
No,
no,
you got to
so
put 16 on there.
69.
16.
No, 16.
Oh, 16.
So they don't have. You can see here they've got kind of this bumper on it. They're required to have their team number on 3 sides of the bot,
Oh,
and it has to be on that bumper. The other trick is they have red and they have blue, because depending on what side of the field they get assigned,
Right.
they have 5 minutes to switch those bumpers.
oh, jeez.
Oh, they're easy. It's pinned down.
Okay.
You,
I didn't know
you pull
if
a
it was
pin,
like
slide it off.
I didn't know if it was like Velcroed on and
Oh no, it's got to stay on. You can actually see here. There's a plate right in the
Yes.
middle.
Yeah.
There's pins that'll drop through that plate and hold it there, and then a wing nut right here in the front underneath the light.
there you go. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just bunch of
NASCAR
different-
pit stop. Pit stop.
that's basically.
This isn't a cantaloupe throwing a robot, but it could be.
Could be. If the cantaloupe was about 5.5 inches round.
And you had enough momentum and speed on those paddles.
Oh, I can get the momentum on those paddles. So that's not a problem.
Oh, God.
Like I said, I can change the gearing. The gears are 3D printed.
Yeah,
I can
but
spin that as fast as I want.
cantaloupes ain't light.
It ain't got to go far.
No, but still, God bless. Yeah, my son got into programming. Like, obviously, he was pissing around on his computer at school, but he does programming on the side.
Mhm.
And I see everybody's spotter bots on the different ham radio discords, and I think
Yep.
Steve, I've reached out to you. I was like, hey, who made that? And you're like, this person made that, and he
And the one that's on our Discord was made by somebody who's not a programmer.
oh, my son made the one on ours, and I was completely blown away. I mean, it had color, it had everybody's picture, has their YouTube channel, and I was like, dude, but he screwed it up because he didn't understand who this spotter versus activator is.
Oh.
So they were backwards.
Mm.
So the spotter, if he was in our he's in our servers, that would get posted. And I'm like getting Japanese calls, and I was like, "Where did all these aren't in my server, dude? You have to fix this." So 2 a.m. on Saturday night, we were up to fixing it.
Jeez.
But yeah, everything works good now. I was like, "Oh my god!" So you can head over to my Discord and check out my SpotterBot page.
Yep.
The link will be in the chat.
There you go. Yeah,
But
drop it in the private chat. I'll throw it in.
okay, I'll throw that in. What the hell? So how you guys doing, Joe, Brett, Steve?
Good. How are
Izzo?
you, sir?
Good.
Izzo said hello to me, and I said, "I'll be here."
There you go.
You guys must be hard up to for guests if you brought me on.
No. No.
Yeah,
we
Tech
like
Radio was busy.
No. We like
Thanks. Oh, that was hard.
we like variety, and
Yeah.
we told you what months and months ago. Anytime someone's available, just let us know. And if there's nothing going on or anything specific, we
Well,
like
there's nothing-
guests. We
There's
like
nothing
guests.
more than variety for me, man. You know,
we
I'm-
like when different guests pop in, because
I was gonna say, did you go to
It's fun.
Orlando?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hell no. I gotta work. I don't have these fluffy jobs like you guys have. Don
didn't
and
get
I've
to go
got to
either.
work.
Yeah.
Don and I have to work.
I had to work too, but looks like May I'm going out to Japan, so I'm thinking about getting the Japanese call.
Thank you, Jody. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Special kind of spice, but we like it.
So
Here we go.
So Tortoise, let's put out a plug every once a month. The Northeast group gets together on a Friday night, maybe,
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
and we hang out for about, I don't know, what do we go? 3 hours? Actually, it went longer. I mean, I was in for about 3 hours, and I tapped out. But
Till the street lights turn off.
right, but it's
But
always
yeah.
a fun
When they
time.
turn off, you've gone too long.
Yeah, exactly.
The
No, we
Northeast group. You can if follow them on Twitter, right? I think Twitter it gets announced, and
yeah,
or Twitter
and
X, and
we also have the Live Free and Ham podcast.
Yeah.
That is every week. It's recorded on Sunday, and I think it goes out on Tuesday on all your major podcast apps. What else?
and it's always fun because you never know what Grouch is going to say and do, or or whatever,
God.
or who's going to show up, and to MAK and his shenanigans. So it's a variety of shenanigans.
Let me ask you: is that Discord link a non-expiring link?
I don't know.
Yes.
No, it is an expiring link. Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Well, I'm deleting it then.
I don't know. It's just how do you make it non-expiry?
If you give me a non-expiring link, I put it in the More Hound Discords channel. But people send me links to put in there, and then I go back in there, and this is an invalid link because it
It
expired.
says your link expires in 7 days.
Yeah, that's the default.
So
Hold
when
on
you
a
go to
second.
create the link,
Yep, I see it. Never.
okay.
I got it. Generate new link. Copy.
And I got to be careful opening the Clubhouse Discord. Ed, you're not right.
Oh, by the way,
He's always
tonight-
right.
tonight's latest snack is diabetes in a box.
Look
There
at
you go.
that lemon heads! Wow, haven't had
Those are
them in a while.
good.
Oh, I
Those
love
are
lemon
good,
heads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the other diabetes in a box.
Yes,
Oh,
bottle caps.
yes.
Bottle caps are good too.
Oh,
Those and Smarties.
yeah, Smarties are just too. I love them to death, but the bottle caps give at least a little bit of a challenge to eat.
Mhm.
Longer lasting in your mouth. That's what I like about
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I'll take it wet or dry. I don't care.
I was
It's
gonna
all
say,
about that flavor.
Joe, I figured you'd snag that.
it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, by the way, Izzo, some of your talkings tonight, at the very beginning, I made sure and texted Eric to make sure he lifts those some of those things that you mentioned. this
Oh,
earlier at the beginning.
The phone calls.
Oh no, not just those.
No. It's hard. It's hard sometimes to talk about things, but I'm like every once in a while, just even if it's just 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Hello. There you go, guys. So
That one?
Whoever, yeah.
So yeah, he's
Have a
got.
good time. Call
Telephone number
978-233-1142.
Don't you're driving Eric batty because I've got to
Yes,
hear
sir.
about it every 2 days.
Oh, I
Jesus
know.
Christ, Izzo.
I haven't done
Wow.
anything at like 3:00 in the morning yet. So, matter of fact, the one I left today, I was at work. So
Well,
I was gonna say he's not gotten drunk enough yet.
I didn't use work telephone system, obviously.
it
but,
doesn't. I'll just tell you, it doesn't go directly to his phone.
Right.
Thank God.
Correct.
It goes
Right.
to his computer.
It goes to a traditional answering machine. With a
No.
cassette tape.
It is God. If you,
Remember those
that would
days?
be funny. Yeah,
Answering
that would
service,
be
yeah.
funny. My mom used to yell at me, "Why didn't you leave me a message?" Because I hate talking to a box.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well-
what do we do now? Talk to a smaller box.
Right. And back then it was to always get creative. Some people got very creative with that preamble. Hi, we're not here right now, or whatever they wanted to say. And then some people would put up some stuff very PG
Creative?
or-
I'll help you out there, Izzo.
Or you make the message that it sounds like you've actually answered.
Yes.
Oh,
I've gotten caught with
Oh.
those.
I got a
Those are
couple of my
evil.
buddies that do that, and I'm like, dude, you got to quit doing that. Because I'll say, hey, what's going on, man? Oh, hey, can you please stop and leave me a message? I'm like, really? You're like 3 sentences in, and it goes, hi, you've got my voicemail. And it's like, no.
Or you get the one that they answer and it's like, hey, are you there? I can't hear you. Are you there? And it does
And
that for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. And I said, I am here. I'm answering you.
Mhm.
You're talking.
Yeah, they're sitting
to
there
the-
laughing because they
Yeah,
know.
you're talking to the machine.
It's absolutely terrible.
Oh, 7-3. Be safe.
Oh.
Down there.
Don, I forgot about these.
Oh, that's
Body
different.
wipes.
Oh, look at that.
A shower in
Remember-
your pocket. No,
That's
we're sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Yeah, well, yeah, dude wipes can be used, but that's an interesting. That's an entire. Well, dude wipes can be used entirely on your body. There's no
Dude.
specific region.
It is that it's like a washcloth in a
Ow.
package.
Yeah, but how big, Mike? Because
Like,
okay, because you don't want to go into it with something too small.
well, my size,
what
I
she
get
said.
into about 2. So,
There you go.
I mean, if you're a little skinny, scrawny guy, about 1,
Mm-hmm.
us big boys, we need 2 plus.
Absolutely.
But my cat decided to, I don't know if you can see this. My
the
cat
hell?
likes to chew on plastic. And it was
She's-
sitting on my desk. I come up and I look, I mean, literally just chewed it. I'm like, dude, he'll just sit there and just chew on it. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, I have a stupid cat.
That cat's on crack. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, there's something wrong with this cat. Speaking of crack, how much snow did you get? Is
About somewhere between 15 and
Did I
20
mute?
actual snow. Drifts are anywhere from 3 to 6 feet. So it's all over. I can't see the.
I
I
have
mean, the
50
backyard. The back. What do you got?
I got between 47 and 50 inches of flat snow in the backyard.
So we're in your what? Are you Boston area or you?
No, I'm in Rehoboth. If you look at Providence, you look at Attleboro. I'm just
Yep.
south of Attleboro,
Okay, so you're
literally
south of
over
Boston.
the line. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we got hammered.
Yep.
And that was within 14 hours. We got that much snow. The wife, I was going to work yesterday morning at 4:30 just to go snowplow. I made it 13 miles up 95 and had to turn around. I couldn't see past the front of my truck.
Yeah.
And there's these dudes going by me like mock Jesus, just flying. I'm like, how I can't see. And how are you guys? You got night vision. It was just complete whiteout, dude. It was so bad. And then the wife decided to say, "Hey, I need to go to work." She is assistant administrator for a hospital. And I said, "Really? You need to go to work?" She said, "Yeah."
Can't do that thing remotely.
What the hell? Who opened up the little one?
Little what?
Little what?
The vertical in my side view here.
Oh,
that's weird.
Anyway,
now I got both.
Y'all can stay and talk. I'm
What?
getting my ass out of the chair and I going in.
You going
I got
in?
about
Good to see
I got
y'all
about
again.
I got about 2 to 3 minutes myself. I'm just about out. I gotta be up early tomorrow morning.
Thanks, I'm the DEI hire for tonight.
Friday. Yeah, tomorrow's my Friday. So
Tomorrow's your Friday?
tomorrow's my Friday.
Nice.
I would like to try to maybe do some POTA on
I got
Thursday.
the big boss coming in tomorrow.
Dude,
so.
you need to send me your Don, you need to send me your number.
Number. I forgot this as soon as you said
That's
that.
all right.
No, I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, we can Eric and I were thinking about maybe hitting Connecticut too.
Bye.
So
Bye, Joe. Brett.
Bye, Joe.
We'll see you, Joe.
We're gonna be putting a bow on this thing. So,
Yep.
Mike, anything you got going on besides dealing with snow and?
I'm shocked that we got that much snow, but no,
It was
just work. I got an Amazon facility down on the south side that I've been relegated to finish, but other than that, maybe this weekend, if it warms up a little bit, get out and play POTA this weekend. But we're trying to put plans together to hit the different states in the area. So what the hell?
Looking forward to it, one way or another.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Try to get Eric out of freaking New Hampshire for once,
Good luck.
and maybe drag Todd along too.
There you go. That'd be fun.
That'd be a
Steve,
blast.
anything else going on with you?
Not right now. Just trying to get work stuff done and dealing with the robot, and hopefully we'll be ready for competition come next Thursday.
Cool.
So
Well, Steve, good luck with that, man.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
appreciate
Good luck, man. That's fun. So
Izzo, what you got going on?
just want to make it tomorrow. Tomorrow's my Friday. Want to see what the weather's going to be for Thursday and Friday when I'm off, and back to work on Saturday. And it is what it is. So just keep on pushing through this thing. So, well, listen, we appreciate everybody coming here tonight, staying on with us. This is 2.5 hours. I think we got about 51 people left here. So everyone be safe, stay warm if you're dealing with the cold stuff. If you got warmer temperatures, God, man, we love you and everything. We appreciate all the gifting that was going on tonight. And
the green, the people in green.
People in green. I don't think we have a guest next week. I have to check the calendar, but I will let everybody know one way or another. If not, it'll be shenanigans next week too. So
There you go.
So let's play that outro music. We'll all wave goodbye. And Steve, you hit the button, because if I hit the button, I always screw up. So
I got it. 73, y'all.
All right, goodbye, guys. 7-3.